Yeah. Yeah. This is going to be a good one. This is going to be a good one, baby. This is going to be a good one. What's going on? 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 Pardon my gray hairs. Everything is all over the place. Your boy old. Another year around the sun. I'm elderly than a motherfucker. Oh, this shit got my shit looking crooked. Son of a bitch. Where the hell's my stuff? All right, here we go. Oh, Lord. Okay. We in the house. We in the building, ladies and gentlemen. How is it going? How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? How is it going? Happy birthday to me. I ain't got nothing to drink on at all. I have a Laffy Taffy that's here. But nonetheless, we're in the building. It's Game 7. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. This is going to be a magnificent, glorious occasion here. Game 7, the two best words in sports. A new NBA champion will be crowned. It's going to be a great time. It's going to be a great time. Yeah, Shorty singing the national anthem was singing her ass off, but the game is underway. The ball has been tipped off in the favor of the Indiana Pacers, and we are on to a great Game 7. Nebhard already put the basket in to get the scoring started. Looking forward to tonight. This is going to be a good game. It's going to be a great game. I am excited. Hopefully you guys had yourself a magnificent Sunday. I've had myself a great weekend, celebrating my 31st birthday here today. Honcho, put 5 on it. Said your ears are bleeding from that terrible national anthem, bro. Just sing it normally with all that extra shit for what, son? Hey, man, everybody trying to go and take it to a whole other octave for whatever reason. The Halliban from 3. Brick, but he's going to the line because he got fouled. Actually, I think it was just a foul on the ground, but that's neither here nor there. Big Fat Paulie in the building. Yeah, I saw that fat page that you done sent me. It's wild, man. Internet is a wild location. David, put 5 on, says somebody going to the Death Note tonight after Game 7. Happy birthday, Chiseled. I appreciate you. Ted Wilson said, thanks for all the laughs and jokes. Happy birthday. I appreciate you. Oscar, put 2 on it. Said, shit, happy birthday. Get our lemons ready. Indeed, somebody's going to have their lemons ready later tonight. SGA, the MVP. Spin move on Neesmith. Jumper from the elbow. Bang. It's good. Tie game 2 apiece. My folks over on Twitch, how is it going? My people watching on Kick, what's happening? On Rumble and Twitter, how is it going? Pascal Siakam from 3 African baskets extends the lead, or I should say gives them the lead. Yes, indeed. Damn, y'all hitting the threes. You're not even 25. Y'all, Sierra, a young pup over here. I'm only 23, 24. I'm just a kid. I'm just a girl. SGA inside. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. The MVP said, I ain't passing the ball to nobody. He ain't passing the ball to nobody. Look at Nebhard with a great defense. No foul. Good defense. And they're going to call a foul on Chet Holmgren. What a great defensive showcase right there from Andrew Nebhard. I'm glad the referee ain't called no foul either. Jonathan for 5 on said, you said it to people betting on the series. You'll say it here. If OKC is not up 20 plus by the end of the 3rd quarter, the Pacers are winning. Famous King for 5 on said, happy 31st. Bishop Chisel, enjoy and get you a nice harlot for the evening. Oh my. Oh my. Nonetheless. Oh, what a block. Chet Holmgren with a huge block on Andrew Nebhard. Pascal Siakam turnaround, pull up jumper. Air ball. Air ball, Bishop. Oh, pardon me. David Box in the building. What's going on? Damn, if I had something to sip on, I definitely would take a shot right now. Oh, actually, I think I do. I got some water over here, don't I? Oh, yeah, I got some water over here. But, said happy birthday, brother. Cheers. Yes, indeed. I got some water over here. I'll take a sip of some doggone water. Matt in the house. What's going on? Even your girl felt the same way after watching the video. The couple that gets the color bottle match game, yeah, frustrates you too. Yeah, man, something ain't right with that couple. But they rage bait farming, so I'm not shocked. All right. SGA jumper gets that to fall, 1-point deficit. Yash in the building. What's going on? I appreciate you still tuning in from those UK streets. Said you hit 70K on the steps today, 120 next weekend, only because one girl's lifetime personal best was 118K in 7 days. Doing it in 1 day as she annoyed you last week. I could imagine. I can imagine. Ego is a motherfucker. It'll make you do some crazy things, won't it? Hartenstein trying to give the Thunder their first lead of this game. Pass over to Jalen Williams. Williams getting defended incredibly hard by Neesmith. Pass over to Chet Holmgren. Chet Holmgren on Pascal Siakam. Oh, look at the footwork. There it is. Connects on the jumper. OKC in front. Back the other way comes the African. Pascal Siakam back over to the Halliburton. Osama bin Burton. Hal Qaeda with the pass to the corner. Miles Turner across the doggone three-point line. Get your 7-foot ass down in the paint. Miles Turner charging to the paint. One-on-one with Chet Holmgren. Pass over to the African. Siakam over to the Halliburton. The Halliburton for three. Boom! It connects. The Halliburton for three. It connects. Hal Qaeda gives the lead back to Indiana, and the Pacers are in front by 2, 8-6. Niall in the building. So happy. Hey, Chiseled, today is also your B-Day, 41 years young. Hey, we sharing a birthday, brother. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Devin put 2 on, said happy 81st birthday, Unc. Somebody block him. Nah, I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. I appreciate you. Honcho put 5 on, said they already put NBA champs in the OKC locker room hallways. Jinx is in session. Oh, I can't believe they did that. That's wild. That's wild. There's a bucket right there from OKC, but it's a 3-point lead right now for Indiana. Yo, the Pacers fans still, I said the Pacers fans, the Thunder fans still haven't sat down. Siakam jumper, no good. Rebound Holmgren. Back the other way comes OKC. Darian put 5 on, said today's also your birthday, turned 28, so you're no longer the stream's favorite number. Oh my. Oh, late foul call. SGA gonna go to the line and Neesmith picks up another dumbass foul. Every single game, Neesmith picks up a dumbass foul. Did he actually foul him, or is this the free throw merchant? Is this the free throw merchant allegations continuing? I ain't gonna hold you. That's kind of weak. That shit kind of weak. But happy birthday to everybody who just so happened to pop in, who's also sharing a birthday. Payne in the building said, can I get a yeah?
Congratulations!
Seven.
Oh my God.
Space Ghost 2040 just resubscribed for 10 months.
I appreciate you, Space Ghost.
Silent J96 is now following.
Neesmith already got 2 fouls, bro. That's absolutely insanity. Son want to be called Anthony Towns so bad. The Halliburton for 3. It's a brick. Oh, good effort right there from Matterin getting that ball back. Halliburton goes right back and connects on another 3. All right. Tyrese Halliburton playing very aggressive. That's what they need in order to possibly go and win this game. That's what they need. They need an aggressive Halliburton in order to be able to really compete. And Halliburton being incredibly aggressive puts them in a position to where they can really possibly go and win this game. But we're only in the first quarter. The Halliburton is a diabolical slander name still. Hey. LaFuck you threes from the Halliburton. The Halliburton connects. The Halliburton connects. The Halliburton connects. I have, who do I have winning the game? I predicted OKC would win the finals. So for this series, so I'm still going to roll with Oklahoma City, but I'm not going to hold you, fam. As if the game remains close, Indiana, no, I don't even want to say if the game remains close. If Indiana plays with this tenacity and Halliburton plays aggressive, the Pacers got it. For me, it all comes down to how Halliburton's going to play. If he's playing passive, they're going to lose. But when he's aggressive and he goes after it, I don't see how they're going to be stopped. Oklahoma City's going to need a Herculean effort from SGA, which you've gotten for the most part throughout this series. He's performed incredibly well this entire series. But Jalen Williams has been cooking the past couple of games as well. You need a bit more from Chet as well, but I think it comes down to the Pacers. How aggressive is Halliburton? And then ultimately for OKC, as long as once Caruso comes into the game, he gives you the same things that you was getting from him. I think Chet got to increase a bit on his, offensive ability that's there, because defensively he's been present throughout the entire series. But sometimes he's a hit and miss on offense. You'll have times in which he's just chilling outside the perimeter looking for a jump shot. Like, bro, you a 7-footer. You got to get inside. Go get yourself some buckets. I think if he gives you about 15, 16, Caruso gives you anywhere between that 12 to 15 area. Lou Dort knocks down a bunch of those high arcing threes. Now we got ourselves a game that could go the distance. So really, it's. I think the X factor is Chet for the Thunder, and then it's Halliburton's aggressiveness for the Pacers. Of course, you'll have your Obi Toppins, and of course, when TJ McConnell comes in, again, I think he should be playing 35 minutes, because every time TJ McConnell has checked into the game in this finals, the Pacers have gone on an offensive run every single game. I legitimately don't think he's had any negative plays really in this finals run. So with that being the case, you already know who are going to be the guys for the Pacers, but you need Halliburton to be aggressive. Halliburton's aggressive, they're a different team. Lawrence in the building. I appreciate you, family. Honcho put 20 on it. Said Pat Riley really said, Jaime Jaquez, Jovic, Highsmith, with them draft picks are off limits. When talking to the Suns about the KD trade, somebody packed this old fool up. He want to get KD for a pack of Lay's chips and gummy bears. I didn't know that's what he done said. Mark Jackson put 2 on it. Said happy birthday to me and everybody in here. Yes, indeed. I didn't see the terms of the trade. All I did see was that Durant did get sent to Houston. So that's very disappointing that's what Pat Riley said. That man is out of his mind. He don't know what the fuck he doing.
Gotcha, bitch.
Mark Jackson said my thoughts on KD. I'm happy for him. Now, I thought for sure we would see Giannis end up going to a team in Texas. And I didn't think that was going to be the case for KD. I thought KD was going to end up somewhere else. But what do you know? I'm happy for him out there in Houston. Oh, boy, that bald fraud, Caruso, done came in and already knocked down a 3. And now it's a 1-point game.
You bald fraud.
Caveman Austin put 5 on, said happy 31st birthday, Chiseled. It's time for game 7, $5 for some, just for men, for all that gray hairs. So here's to you for you before you go bald. Let's fucking go. Yes, indeed. All right, here we go. OKC still has not led in this game, trailing by 1. Oh, shit, Jalen Williams done hit the ground. What's wrong with him? Nebhard, great hustle. And don't call a jump ball. It's not a jump ball. Nebhard got possession. They calling a jump. He lost the ball. Nebhard got possession. Yeah, Mattering got it. It's because Neesmith, dumbass, picking up stupid-ass tic-tac fouls left and right every single game. And you know what sucks about it? Although you can argue referees can fix games, by way of calling, bad fouls and everything, Neesmith legitimately, for whatever reason, has been pulling Karl Anthony Towns every single game of this series. For no reason, just picking up a bunch of tic-tac fouls. Some of them is kind of, but then you don't want to put yourself in a position. I ain't saying you can't play aggressive defense, but you got to recognize sometimes you put yourself highly at risk. Space Ghost said you're dealing with your Achilles tendonitis shit. That shit sucks. Oh, I'm sorry about that. See, I said you jealous. Why don't men have a spectacular skincare routine but have impeccable skin? Meanwhile, you miss one day, you start star crunching. Hey, listen, hormones is a motherfucker, ain't it? Hormones is a motherfucker, ain't it? Good pass. Caruso, corner 3. Bang! OKC takes the lead.
You bald fraud. You bald fraud. Bald fraud. Fraud.
Caruso with the 3. OKC by 2. OKC by 2. Oh, my. Scott Foster, a.k.a. The Extender, has been rigging games for years. Here we go. Nebhard with 2 free throws. Chance to tie the game, and he connects. Great White Hope. Here comes TJ. Here comes TJ. Legitimately, this is a terrible scoring lineup right now for the Pacers. Oh, no. TJ, he still didn't. Why the fuck? He went to the scorer's table after the free throw was shot? That's odd. Okay. Caruso can't get it. McConnell and Siakam is coming back into this game. I think they're going to take out the Halliburton. Oh, Halliburton one-on-one with the MVP. Give that up. Here comes Nebhard. Good pass to the corner. Obi Toppin back over to the Halliburton. Oh, damn. Halliburton done fell. SGA over to Williams. Williams with the dunk. Oh, shit. No. Tyrese Halliburton can't stand up. Oh, no. Oh, no. He's crying. Oh, no. Did he? Oh, wait. Did he tear his Achilles? Oh, no. Oh, no. No. I think he might have tore his Achilles. No. Oh, no. You see the pop? Oh, my Lord, no. Yeah, he tore his Achilles, fam. They was just about to sub him out. He tore his Achilles, fam. Ain't no way, bro. Not like this. This ain't right. Not like this, bro. Not like this, bro. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, he's done, fam. He's done. Hey, William, I appreciate you giving out gifts. Yeah, that's a torn Achilles. He's done, bro. He's done. That's it. Halliburton just tore his Achilles. That's it. He's done, fam. Legitimately, he was playing magnificent, too. They was just about to sub him out. TJ McConnell, Pascal Siakam was both there at the scorer's table. You saw the pop right there on the. Oh no, man! In a game 7, like, bro, this is. Oh my God, son.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, this is the worst way. This is legitimately the worst way to go out, because it's one thing if it happened at, let's say, the beginning of the playoffs or nothing like you're a run. It's the straightaway now. It's the final 100 meters. This is it. This is literally it. It's like running a marathon, running a mile, running a 2 mile, running a 400. You're approaching the finish line. This is it. It's game 7. This is the last game of the season. You know you're gonna have to give it your all regardless. Torn Achilles. Now? It's the first quarter, bro. That sucks. That fucking sucks. Yeah, Peyton, that's a fact. There's got to be something that's going on. In my opinion, I think it's the shoes, to be honest with you. I think it's the shoes because we've seen a heightened increase in like torn Achilles over the years. And then furthermore, with like torn ACLs, at least in football, I think it's something to do with the shoes. Of course, the turf plays a role, but that's in football. Basketball, I think it's something to deal with the shoes, bro. But oh my God, this just brutal, man. Yeah, Dame, Tatum, now Halliburton. Yeah, it's something, fam. It's something with the construction that they got of the shoe because the increase in Achilles tears in the 21st century, in contrast to the 90s, 80s, 70s, like, bro, it's ridiculous. Something, it's got to be something with the shoes, bro. It's clipped, fam. Honcho Pavavon said that's why all the media pundits were pressuring him to play on this calf strain. That's the risk, and KD popped it too, coming on back too early. That's true. Because here's the thing, right? And I said this before. I'm all for player safety across the board, and you got to recognize, of course, as a competitor, you don't want to be in a situation where ultimately, this is the game of your life. You know you're going to go out there as a competitor because injury is going to happen, right? So at least you want to go out on your sword. You don't want to go out in a meaningless kind of game situation. Excuse me. So, but I, if you know going in, it's like, yo, I'm going to risk it. You go for it. It's like signing a waiver ahead of time. You know exactly what you're getting yourself into. But it sucks when it happens. It absolutely sucks when it happens. Thank you. Absolutely sucks when it happens, bro. That's fucking tough. That's just absolutely brutal. Siakam finishes with a finishes inside with a great and one. Caruso on the foul. Tie game 18 apiece. Free throw coming to take the lead. Did I see Pascal Siakam's possession prayer? Now we see the Chiefs and Pacers have something in common. Well, now for Siakam, he aided heavily in Toronto winning that championship all those years ago. Now he's got to essentially unlock another element of his, or I should say, tap into yesteryear and carry this team on his back along with the remainder of his teammates as well, because Halliburton is done with a torn Achilles. Will Patuan said TJ McConnell giving you that 2019's finals Iggy vibes. Well, we're going to have to see. Matterin tries a bucket. Can't get that one to go. Tie game 18 apiece. Siakam missed that free throw earlier as well. Williams dunks it off to SGA. SGA back over to a wide open Caruso. Caruso tries a three. Can't get that to fall. Williams back out to SGA. SGA guarded by Shepard. Back over to Caruso. Caruso back over to, I believe that was Wallace. No, pardon me. Oh, yeah, it was Wallace. Then dump off to SGA. SGA with the jumper. OKC in front. Will Patuan said 2015 finals. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. Damn, Obi Toppin can't get a bucket right there. Sean B. Miller for 5-1 said, that really sucks, bro. Prayers for Halliburton. Pacers now need to hold down the fort, not only for this game, but for next season as well. That's a fact. Oh, why is Chet Holmgren all the way on the perimeter again? Good drive, gets the flow to the fall. Gets the flow to the fall. All right, here we go. Final 2.5 minutes. TJ McConnell, top of the key, one-on-one. Dump off to Pascal Siakam. Siakam tries a jumper over Chet. Gets that one to fall. 2-point lead right now for OKC. All right. At least Siakam's still playing. He's playing well. SGA one-on-one with Matterin. A little bit of help defense coming. Doesn't matter. SGA trying to push off. Good fucking defense there by Matterin. Great defense there by Matterin. Great defense there by Matterin. Yeah, they're cutting off TJ McConnell every single time he's coming down the floor. They are taking that man as a threat. They are not letting him get hit to his spots. Bad pass. Good steal right there from Alex Caruso. 3 turnovers from Indiana already. OKC still hasn't turned over the basketball. 90 seconds left to go here in the first. There's Williams. Oh, come on now. Williams about to create his own shot. Stop it. Wallace got to shoot. Oh, Mattern left his feet. Mattern left his feet. Luckily enough, the refs did not call a foul. If that was Neesmith, that would have been his third foul. I ain't going to hold you. Nobody attracts a whistle like Neesmith. Honcho Pavavon said, damn, you feel bad for them. Now he's going to be out all of next year. Ain't that the truth? And especially being done in a Game 7 where you know this is it. You don't get opportunities like this again. TJ's turnaround mid-range is lethal. That's a fact. He about to showcase it right now. There's a TJ jumper. No good. 1 minute left to go here in the first. Here comes Wallace. Good defense there by Mattern. Oh, deep three from Williams. He not even like that. He not even like that. What was he doing? Will Pavavon said prayers to the Halaman. That's absolutely brutal. Next man up, though. Ain't that the truth? The positive is, at least, it's in the first quarter. You have to be able to find the silver lining. Better to have that happen in the first quarter. You got time to make adjustments. Versus if that was in the fourth, you're asked out. All right, second effort there by Mattern. Tie game 2020, 22-22. All right, here we go. I don't like this lineup at all for OKC. Jalen Williams, oh my God, what a fucking finish inside. You got both Williams, Wallace, Wiggins, and Holmgren. I don't like this lineup at all for OKC. They're going to hold for the final shot here for Indiana. TJ McConnell, one-on-one with, oh, good defense there by Wallace. What a steal. Picked up by Holmgren. Oh, why they going to call a charge? It's going back the other way. What? They called a blocking foul. Oh, yeah, this is a bad quarter for McConnell, fam. TJ McConnell came into this game. This whole series, every time he's come into the game, it's been nothing but positive. Since he came into this game, it's been nothing but negatives. He ain't do nothing good this entire stretch since entering this game. That blue eyes white privilege ain't working tonight. Maybe the lights is too bright. For Son. Honcho Pavavon said the OKC team got all that almighty push on deck, ready to go. Justin put 5 on, said day 12, convincing the viewers this man deserves 1 million subs. Run up them likes and pray for Halle. Yes, indeed. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Shout out to everybody who's newly subbing on the channel. We've got an additional 7 subscribers since starting the stream. All right, final shot. Here, just give the ball to Obi Toppin. Siakam tried the deep three, couldn't get that one to fall. We're going to the end of the first quarter, 3-point lead for Oklahoma City. But unfortunately, the biggest story in this game is the torn Achilles of Tyrese Halliburton. Yeah, it's over. He knew he tore it. He knew he tore it too. No, he is definitely grabbing his wrist. There's no denying that, but you got to be in a situation where you got to recognize, all right, if this is how they going to play, make your adjustments. Now end of the first quarter. Second, don't let that shit happen again. Mike Johnson said, if you're not mistaken, didn't Reggie Miller get hurt in the playoffs too before he retired? And when the Pacers returned to the finals this year, Halliburton gets hurt. Well, in 2000, banged up, yes, but they were not going to beat that Lakers team. In my opinion, I don't think anybody was going to say that was just destiny. That Lakers team was going to win. But this is just a brutal situation because it literally could have been either, team's game. Jarrell, how I've been all right. I cannot complain. I'm glad to be here, man. Matt said, rank who has better handles. Iverson, Jason Williams, Kyrie, Crawford, or Morant. Okay, so of all of them, I would go Kyrie, Crawford. Now that's where I think the weakest of the 5 would end up being John Morant, in my opinion. Kyrie Crawford is 1-2 for me. Iverson and Jason Williams is a tough one, bro, because they're so close. They're so close. Ballheads know how great, Jason Williams was with the ball. Everybody knows about Iverson because obviously Iverson's way more popular for obvious reasons. Yeah, I'd probably, geez, Louise, man, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. AI or Williams on the handle? Iverson's hezzy was like fucking ridiculous. But Jason Williams just feels sacrilegious to not put Iverson there over him. Yeah, that's a tough one. So I'll go Kyrie, Crawford, Iverson, Williams, then Morant. That's a tough one, though. Rafer Alston and Tim Hardaway in there, too. Well, that wasn't in the 5 that they asked. I got to go by the 5 that they asked. Nonetheless, end of the first quarter here. Oh, let me check on the soccer game. Oh my God. Yeah, Haiti's cooked. They still tied up. Damn, they still tied up. They got to win by 2. And then they need them boys to lose. Yeah, it's clipped. Gold Cup elimination is on the marquee. Hancho Patuan said, am I ready for the World War III? No. But whatever the case may be, end of the first quarter, let me give you guys some statistics right now. Leading the way in scoring, unfortunately, it was indeed Tyrese Halliburton with 9 points. He was 3 of 4 from the three-point line to start out this game, and unfortunately tore his Achilles, so he's done. Next man up is Pascal Siakam with 7. Meanwhile, for Oklahoma City, it's SGA with 8 points, leading the way right now for his Thunder, trying to lead them to a championship. Mathurin tries a 3. Bang, it's good. Tie game, 25 all. 25 all. Mr. Two-Face Batuon said that ref got money on OKC winning. All right, Jalen Williams kicked back out to Hartenstein. Hartenstein over to Caruso. Caruso back to Hartenstein. Hartenstein tries a Caucasian layup. Can't get it to go. He's fouled and going to the line. Why is Tim Hardaway so underrated as a point guard? Oh, because for one, you don't have the championship, right? So you get overlooked there. 2, if you consider in his heyday through the 90s, and then really the early 2000s, he was more falling off. But through the 90s, think about the point guards that were there. Tim Hardaway comes into the league. Isaiah's on the way out. Magic's on the way out. You have a situation where you have Peyton, Stockton, good Lord, Jesus Christ, I have to go through Peyton, Stockton, Jackson, Jackson ain't really reached there. Peyton, Stockton. I'd have to look at all the damn rosters. Well, I should say the teams in order to get my head to wrap around with all of the point guards of the 90s. All these guys who were there. Hardaway was a demon with that damn with the basketball, but unfortunately he was overlooked because you're in the decade where you got all these fucking legends, and then the downside is, not to say that he's not, Jordan is running so rampant through the NBA. The conversation is Jordan. Like the vast majority of the 90s stars, you get overlooked completely. No, Kid was later down the line. I'm going like from the because Kid really reached his prominence really late 90s, 99, 2000, 2001 going on. Hardaway's big heyday was like during the 90s with Run TMC. So although you're putting up all these points, it didn't lead nowhere. You didn't really compete for no championships or whatever. So you're going to end up getting overlooked. and then ultimately end up getting forgotten. Great dunk right there from OKC, or I should say Caruso. Once again.
You bald fraud! Jeez!
Yeah, I said, do you binge 6,000 calories next Sunday if you burn 10K? Do you binge 6,000 calories? I don't think you should do that much, especially if you're not accustomed to doing it. I'm gonna mess yourself up. Hancho Patuan said Siakam needs 35 plus, Mathurin needs 20 plus to win it. I would agree that Siakam does need the 35 plus, but I think for Mathurin, if he gets you 13, 12, 13, and you get an additional contribution, you still have your Obi Toppin, get you about like anywhere between 12 and 15. McConnell gives you anywhere between 12 and 15. I think that would also be substantial as well. Oscar for 5 on it said, do I think WWE would either relocate, cancel, or postpone Night of Champions after what happened yesterday? No. I don't think so. Is assist an underrated or overrated stat? I think it's if I had to choose between underrated and overrated, I would say underrated. Because I think there's an element of assist that is indeed overrated. Like if I just give you the ball, you catch it, you make one move, and then you take a jumper and you get a bucket. Did I really assist you, or I just gave you the ball? But when you're actually guiding somebody to the basket, I throw you a ball in transition. I throw a pass, you're in stride. I find somebody wide open, nobody's there, and you get a bucket. That right there, underrated. That gets overlooked and it's not as respected as it should be.
Bernier is now following.
The overrated portion is if I just do a dribble handoff, you get the ball and did I really? I didn't really do shit. So there's a bit of nuance to it. Yeah, alley-oops, things like that where I'm throwing you the ball either in stride, you're in the air, I find somebody open, I throw you open, something like that. That should be, like for example, that basket right there from Hartenstein, that on the pass, I believe that was from Jalen Williams. Something like that, bounce pass into a clearance to go and get yourself a bucket. That, if you were to go overrated, underrated, that would be on the underrated point, right? But the overrated part is, if I just give you the damn ball, you one dribble, pull up, I ain't really assist you, but I'll get credited for the assist. So there's that. Yo, what are they doing? Ball just loose all over the ground here. Hey, TJ McConnell got to get going now. He's played 7 minutes. He hasn't even gotten a basket, fam. TJ McConnell got to get going now. All right, Pascal Siakam going to try something here. Back to the basket, tries a turnaround jumper. No good. Rebound, Hartenstein. 1 point lead for OKC. Back the other way we go. What is Williams trying to do here? All right, one-on-one with Bradley. Williams tries it. Oh, wow. I got to see the replay on that foul. I think it was probably the left hand that ended up getting Bradley caught up on a foul here. It had to be the left hand because I don't think he made any contact with the right. It had to be the left hand. Woogie in the building. Said first off, happy birthday. Hear me out. Part 1, Solo beats Jacob Night of Champions with the help of JC and Hikaleo, which would lead to a 6-man tag at SummerSlam. Jacob J, Jimmy versus Solo, JC, Hikaleo. When Tama and Tonga help out, which would lead to War Games. Roman, Sammy, Jacob, Jimmy J versus Solo, JC, Hikaleo, Tama, and Tonga, where Sammy turns heel and turns his back on the Blood because Paul isn't there to keep everybody focused. Well, I don't think Roman would even want to be involved in this again. I don't think he would want to be involved with this again. Now, granted, I think he did say this isn't even the start of the family. I should say the story. I shouldn't say the start. We're nowhere near the end of the story of the bloodline, but I just don't see involving Roman again in that, bloodline stuff going on. It serves no purpose. I think that chapter is behind him. because that doesn't, I don't think that elevates Roman, nor is the feud at a position that needs to, or I should say requires Roman. Jacob is somebody who could possibly get there. Oh my God, that pass from Nebhard, that would have been an assist. That would have been an assist. If you saw Miles Turner get a bucket, that's somewhere, oh boy, that's underrated. Yeah, Halliburton tore his Achilles. Halliburton's done. Halliburton's done. Honcho for 5-1 said, these ticky-tack fouls. Boy shot a flight reacts hook shot, air ball. Come on, man. Yeah, it's shit weak. I don't know why. They damn near calling everything. U.S. made. Oh, U.S. scored again. Well, there it is. It's clipped. Yep, game done. Nathan for 5-1 said, it'll be a miracle for Indy if they win without Halliburton. It's such a shame for him to go out like this. Prayers to him, prayers to a recovery. Indeed. Hopefully. Yeah, they're missing free throws over here. If you're the Bucks, you keep Giannis and get Durant, run the East. Well, unfortunately, they can't get Durant now. He's in Houston. All right, SGA back at the line, puts in a free throw here. Oh my God! Obi Toppin on the inbound to Nebhard. Nebhard lost the ball, and that's another turnover. Hey, Indiana got to cut down on these turnovers, man. Indiana got to cut down on these turnovers, man. It's starting to get out of hand. It's starting to get out of hand. All right, Nebhard back over to Obi Toppin, tries a three. No good. Good rebound there from Miles Turner. Miles Turner over to Neesmith. Neesmith three. Bang! Tie game, 32 all. Honcho Pavavon said almighty push to foul is a diabolical combo for the MVP. Nathan Patuon said, can't believe that happened. Game 7 of all things. Ain't that the truth? Wide open Lou Dort. He responds, oh, wow, he missed a three. I can't believe it. Oh, and then a steal right out of Obi Toppin's hand. Come on, Pacers. Get your head out of your ass. You got to focus. Jupiter put 2 on it. Pardon me, 3. Said OKC isn't shooting well this game. Hallie 2K27. SGA gets a jumper to fall. Yeah, the Pacers are shooting 54% from 3 right now. You're getting 22% from 3 for OKC. OKC shooting 44% from the field, and they're 6 of 10 from the free throw line. But then, unfortunately for the Pacers, they're 6 of 9 from the free throw line, shooting 40% from the field. Both these teams continue to, they're both not playing great, but at the same time, they're both not playing terrible. The Pacers can definitely win with a great defensive effort, smart sock selections, and right substitutions, 100%. CF said, what happened in WWE yesterday? Nothing. I didn't know there was something going on. What would it say about OKC and SGA if they lose at home in Game 7 without no Halliburton? I think the context of what happens in the game is what matters, because folks would say, how can you possibly lose if their all-star is gone? How do you lose that game? But it all depends. Because remember, Siakam ain't no slouch, and then the saving grace for the Pacers all postseason long has been their depth coming through. So if you have a situation where their bench continues to outscore Oklahoma City's bench, you'll look at that like, hey, that's just amazing. I don't know what just happened. I had a fucking short circuit. An amazing effort, emotional effort from Indiana, and you got to appreciate it. You got to show them their respect. Siakam need to step up. Facts. Yeah, what happened to Halliburton? He tore his his Achilles. Oh, the Fanatics meet and greet. Okay, yeah. So the Fanatics meet and greet. Yeah, went down to New York. I wasn't there. TJ said, "Do I think that retiring makes John Jones' legacy worse? Do I believe that he was actually ducking Tom Aspinall? Believe it or not, yeah, I actually do think he was ducking. Oh, full transparency. I do believe he was ducking, but do I think that hurts his legacy? No. He's still the greatest of all time. AI Adonis is crazy. Jupiter put 2 on, said McConnell low-key is the factor the Pacers need. Now he's got to step up. I'm a clone. Wouldn't that be wild? Avatar said Dana confirmed that the fight was done, was made, and then Jones changed his mind. Shit. There it is. All right, here we go. Let's get back from this commercial. Let's get back from this commercial. We got to go to work. So many Canadians, huh? SGA, Lou Dort, and Nebhard was on that team, Canada team, but now y'all both facing each other in the finals here. Okay, on the floor for Indiana following the timeout here, final 7 minutes of this half. Oh, Matterin got to finish. What are you doing? This man trying to twist in the air. Finish at the basket, bro. This is the NBA Finals. Wide open 3. Wallace gets that to fall. Good Lord, what the hell was that? Hey, Matterin got to get his head out his ass, bro. Miles Turner, go get the ball, bro. Hey, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. Indiana's been playing incredibly physical, and I'm glad they haven't had to. They've been playing physical, and you want to see that brand of defense. But OKC been bumping the fuck out of Indiana, and they got a lot of fouls that ain't getting called. OKC been bumping the fuck out of Indiana, and they got a lot of fouls that haven't been getting called. I don't like that. I don't like that. If you take a look at the total amount of fouls that's been called in this game, it's even at 8-8, but really, it should be like 13-8, bro. I know I'm not the only one who's seen this shit. I know I'm not the only person who's seen this shit. Because my thing is, I think you should be able to go out there and play physical. I'm all for it. But if you look at the foul calls that they called on Indiana, at least those non-shooting foul calls throughout the series, and then you look at the fouls that's not getting called from OKC, come on. Come on. Come on. Motherfuckers is getting shoved. Come on, McConnell, you got to get a bucket. TJ McConnell still can't get a fucking bucket. Wallace tries another. Oh, it's no good. And they're going to call a foul on Siakam. Nope, they called a foul on Chet Holmgren. Or maybe the ball just went over. No foul call at all. All right, I thought they was going to call a foul. I'm talking like I got a wild of tobacco. Yeah, I took a, what is this? I had a electrolyte tablet, dissolving electrolyte tablet. And they got stuck at the fucking wisdom tooth, so it was tough to get the word out. Come on, McConnell. Come on, McConnell. You got to get a bucket, McConnell. There it is. Great White Hope with a bucket. TJ McConnell putting something on the board here. We've got a 3-point game. Alex Caruso, ball knocked out of his hands. Wide open, corner 3. Chet Holmgren with a brick. Rebound, Aaron Nesmith. Back the other way we go. 5:30 on the clock. Here comes TJ McConnell. Great White Hope. Pass over to Nebhard. Nebhard inside. Look at those Nick Cannon corn rolls. Layup connects. 1-point deficit. Indiana cuts it down to 137-36. All right. Mr. Two-Face with 2-1 said they already have OKC championship bus ready. All right. The Great White Hope, TJ McConnell inside with the layup. Get that going. Shout out Unknown Adonis in the building. Matt said you have a gut feeling this game is going to end up going to overtime. Is that a stretch? Well, the way they're playing, you can definitely see overtime, but I don't want to see this in overtime. Although I'm not opposed to a bunch I'm not opposed to more basketball. I think have it end in regulation. I think this is going to end in regulation. Somebody's going to pull away in the fourth quarter. Somebody's going to pull away in the fourth quarter. Or it might be the third, because the third quarter is really where, in this series, people have been able to really run away from their opponent.
14 grams of
Mr. Two-Face, pardon me, Tricky Trey said, it's crazy that if OKC wins this game, each series they played in, key players of each team got hurt. First Ja, then Curry, then Aaron, now Tyrese. Well, there was somebody who did get hurt, but I don't get how Curry gets thrown into that there. You did have the injury to Gordon, but with the Game 7, Aaron Gordon, he did get hurt, but he came back. He was banged up, but he did come back. There were injuries, but that's part of the game, but it's not like that was the number one player, per se. He wasn't the number one player. Is this the most uninteresting final since the Spurs Nets in 2003? I wouldn't even say this is uninteresting, really. It just don't have that star power, per se. But it's been magnificent basketball. Yeah, Curry went down to Wolves series, and they played against the Wolves. Jalen Patoon said NBA might make some changes due to the injuries. Somebody mentioned earlier they don't think it's the shoes like I do. They think it's the lack of training for a lot of these players. I think that's a possible scenario that plays a role. It is the worst possible time to go down with an injury in a Game 7. Hopefully his pops is all right, because you know he in the crowd. All right, here we go. We back from the commercial. 3 from Williams, no good. A rebound, Nebhard. All right. All right, here we go. Back the other way. Neesmith tries a 3. Brick. Good pass. Lou Dort wide open. Got it. Lou Dort's 3 is good. Hey, Miles Turner better not be limping. Miles Turner better not be limping. All right, here we go. TJ McConnell one-on-one with the MVP. Chet Holmgren just came out on TJ. You got to get that switch, man. Y'all moving too slow. Miles Turner gets a jumper, 2-point game. Miles Turner has got to immediately off the switch. Get that hand up, bro. You a 7-footer. You got 6 inches, pause, on SGA. You got to get your hand up in the post. Chet Holmgren is not going to be him versus TJ McConnell. McConnell ain't going to pull up no jumper in front of that man. Neesmith and Turner Bro, move, fam. What's going on with Indiana's spacing? Move. TJ tries a jumper, gets that to fall, tie game 40 apiece. Hey, Indiana working way too fucking hard to get buckets right now. They working way too hard to get buckets. It's great that they've been able to tie the game up, but they working way too hard to get buckets right now. Slow it down, Nebhard. Slow it down. Wide open, Miles Turner, top of the key. His three-pointer, long brick. SGA drive. Oh, wow, what a block right there by Siakam. We're approaching 3 minutes left to go here. Here comes Siakam in transition. Protect that basketball. Good pass. Wow, and it was off Turner. Jesus Christ. They got to figure out their spacing, bro. They have to figure out their spacing. It's way too damn congested on the ends of the court. For whatever reason, you got one man run to the corner, the other person runs to the foul line extended. That makes no sense. You're still there. You're within each other's close proximity. Work on your spacing. That's a kick ball. Did I see what Skip just tweeted? What did Skip tweet? Let me see here. All right. What did Skip say? Go up strong. There's ridiculous. The Thunder was shooting. Da, 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 da. Oh, they call the go-10? Okay. They call the go-10 right there. OKC back in front. What did Skip say? Indiana Pacers have impressed me. But okay, so he said Oklahoma City will cap off the greatest statistical season ever by winning Game 7 by a 17 points. Growing up in the 2-little-bedroom, 1-bath house in Oklahoma City. Never imagined my city having an NBA team, let alone a championship. Halliburton looks so hurt. That calf must be killing him. He's just limping up and down the court, isn't he? Oh, wow. Oh, he must have seen it. Yeah, he must have been staring at that injury right there and then said, okay. Pacers brilliantly took the big game pressure off of Halliburton, who routinely no-shows by planning the injury excuse. Whoa, 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 whoa. What? Skip said the Pacers brilliantly took the big game pressure off of Halliburton, who routinely no-shows by planting the injury excuse that the media swallowed whole. What time did he tweet this? 8:19. What time did he? There's no way. What time did he tweet this? There's no way. After Halliburton went down, there's no way that he tweeted this, bro. There's no way that he tweeted this, bro. Halliburton went down at 8:25. That's 6 minutes before Halliburton tore his Achilles. Yeah, that's 6 minutes before. Yeah, that's 6 minutes before Halliburton tore his Achilles. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's 6 minutes before Halliburton tore his Achilles. Okay. All right. Because I was about to go off. But he mentioned Halliburton. I think he looked at. I think context. I think context there. Now, granted, Skip still an asshole, right? But seeing how Halliburton had shrunk in different moments in which he wasn't playing very well, I think it was Game 5 where he had the 4 points. Granted, he was banged up and everything like that. He probably, and him saying, oh, he's limping or whatever. But Halliburton was playing very good in the game, so I don't know why he would go and say something like that. But he should have tweeted something about the Achilles, the torn Achilles. Because it's crazy to put a message like, but that was 6 minutes before he tore it. It was 6 minutes before he tore it. So I could get the tweet. I'll put it on the screen for y'all. But Indiana's still in front by 1. Let me get the tweet. I'll put it up. Yeah, he did tweet, Halliburton looks hurt. Hope it's not bad. But this is essentially the tweet. You know what? I'll take the screenshot of everything in its totality. That way it provides a bit more context. All right, Pascal Siakam at the line.
14 grams of
He said it was a calf pull after the injury. I don't know if he saw the replay yet. He should have, because the time in which he tweeted, he should have already seen it. Because the injury happened at 8:25. All right, we got one more minute. We're going to talk about it at halftime. SGA tries a deep three. No good. Rebound Siakam. Back over to Nebhard. 3-point lead for the Pacers. TJ McConnell's got it. McConnell on the move. Back around. Back over to Nebhard. Pascal Siakam comes to the top of the key. Nebhard one-on-one with Hartenstein. Goes straight at him. Can't get it to fall. 45 seconds left to go here in the half. Honcho Patuan said this OKC coach is selling playing Wallace this much. Oh, Hartenstein with the and one. And one. Well, we got a dead ball. Okay, so here we go. This is Skip's tweets here, right? This is Skip's tweets here. But essentially, the tweet that is being called into question at the moment is this. The tweet that's being called into question at the moment is this one. So the Pacers brilliantly took the big game pressure off Halliburton, who routinely no-shows, by planting the injury excuse that the media swallowed whole. Now, he tweeted this 6 minutes before the Halliburton injury. When the Halliburton injury happened, he tweeted, Halliburton looks hurt. Hope it's not too bad. If you see the difference in the time, 47 minutes, 41 minutes, and then look more like more than a calf pull, right? Which he was accurate. It was a torn Achilles. But him saying this here is essentially the whole cop-out, because people say that regarding LeBron James, right? So I'm not going to make it seem as if this isn't anything that's ever been, like, not been said before. They say that regarding LeBron because every time LeBron damn near, well, not every time, but in recent years, when LeBron loses in a big game, all of a sudden he's either limping, he's something happened to my hand, to give some sort of excuse. I think it's just the LeBron haters take that and they run with it. But that's essentially what he was trying to go and paint there. I think it's nonsensical because Halliburton, despite having, injury, fighting through injury and everything, he was playing a very good quarter. He had 9 points. He led all scorers in the first quarter. He was playing all right, right? So I don't see why he would sit over there and tweet, oh, well, they're having the essentially the preference, the prefaced, oh, well, he's injured, so that's why he didn't come out here and perform kind of excuse. I think it's very dumb for him to go and tweet something like that, but I'm not going to make it seem as if he tweeted that after the fact. I think people saw it after the fact, but he tweeted that in advance. So I can extend him a little bit of grace in that realm. It's not like the DeMar Hamlin situation. Honcho Patuan said, what a joke of a flop, bruh. Dort is like a linebacker. Yeah, he is. He is incredibly large, to tell you the truth. All right, say 2-point lead, 2-point. Oh! There it is. There it is. Nebhard with the three. SGA from the half. It's a brick. OKC goes to the break trailing by 1. Nebhard with a 3, and the Pacers are 24 minutes away. But Oklahoma City's 24 minutes away as well. It's a 1-point deficit at the half. Nebhard is playing with the pride of Canada on his back. He's stepped up completely after Halliburton done went down, and they are playing magnificent basketball here. Honcho, oh, yeah, I just read that one. But all right. All right. Here's a good game. Here's a good game. Do it for the Halaban. All right. What's the game streaming on? ABC. Streaming on ABC. But it is all right. It is all right. It is all right. Great first half of basketball here. Great first half of basketball here. Great first half of basketball here. It'd be wild if this game goes to 3 or 4 over. Well, I don't know about all that happening now. Mike Johnson said, did I see the recent news in Antonio Brown? He left the country after his incident and said, I'm out the country, ain't no more child support. Tell your mama get a job. I didn't see any of the recent news in that realm, but I did know he was out the country because he was in London and then also in the Middle East. The resident Hobbit in the building, ladies and gentlemen. The resident Hobbit in the building said, happy birthday to the Chiseled Adonis. Why, thank you, brother. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yes, indeed. More prayers going out there to Tyrese Halliburton. Unfortunately, tore his Achilles in the first quarter. So this is going to be a very interesting second half, final 24 minutes to see what's going to transpire. Let me give you guys some statistics as we await the second half that will be approaching momentarily. Leading the way for all scorers, it's SGA with 16 points. Of course, he's got 6 points coming from the free throw line as well. Meanwhile, for Indiana, it's Pascal Siakam, but it's a collective effort across the board because you've also got 9 from the fallen Tyrese Halliburton. You also got 9 from Andrew Nebhard as well, and then 8 from Bedrick Mathurin.
Buddy Love 21 is now following.
I appreciate you. Mathurin as well. Then for OKC, aside from SGA, it's a collective effort because Caruso is giving you 8 points off the bench, and then you've got a bevy of different players that have 5. Kelly said, you suck at remembering birthdays. Happy birthday, Chiseled Adonis. Why, thank you. Why, thank you. Is Halliburton done for the rest of the game? Yes, and he will most likely be done for the remainder of next season. EJ Movement in the building. What's going on? I appreciate you. And why, thank you. Everybody was wishing a happy birthday. Why, thank you. Why, thank you. Why, thank you. Yeah, it's a torn Achilles. It's a torn Achilles, unfortunately. You said Boom Asuna said Chisel got some icy hot for his birthday. It's crazy. Something I was celebrating with Ben Gay is insane. Nonetheless, for you guys who haven't already, you see this right here, Underdog. For those who are watching on YouTube, click that link in my description. Download the Underdog app. Use the promo code Adonis if you have not already. Oh, it's 9:15. Let me upload my final short up onto IG. So let me get this one up now. Y'all going to enjoy this one. Let me see. Get this one. Okay. Camel riding with CTE is insane. How big of a role would the bench play in this game? It's the largest role now. It's the largest role now. Why, thank you. Shout out to everybody for the birthday wishes. I appreciate y'all. Actually, you know what? Should I go get an adult beverage to take a shot? Should I take a shot? Y'all let me know. Should I take a shot? But yeah, I appreciate you. But yeah, they're gonna need everything that they can get. Now, as for the remainder of the team statistics, the Pacers are shooting 42% from the field. OKC shooting 40% from the field. From 3-point line, OKC shooting 22%, but unfortunately for them, the Pacers are shooting 50% from 3. 50% from 3. From the free throw line, 69% from the Pacers. No, from the Thunder, and then the Pacers are shooting 61%. They're damn near neck and neck in rebounds. 22 rebounds for the for the Thunder, 20 for the Pacers. The assists, they're neck and neck again. It's 9-11. No Halliburton joke there. And the turnovers, it's 9-5. Early on, the Pacers turnovers were really hurting them, but then they really cut it down in the second quarter. So thus far, both teams has led by as much as 5, but this right here is a very, very close game. You know what? Game 7, I should have wore a suit.
Then you sell it.
Boomer Sooner put 2 on, said birthday shots. Mark Jackson put 5 on, said need Halliburton to bounce back better than ever. Can't wait to see him out like your you can't see him out like your boy D Rose when he tore his ACL back in 2012. Yeah, you could only hope he comes back healthy. Jose, I appreciate you, man. Oh, I don't know about this shot. All right, bet. Let me get. What should do I have tequila? I think I have. No, I have mezcal. I have vodka. I have mezcal. I got vodka. I have rum. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll get the. Well, it's only Babaku. Yeah, I have some rum. Nah, the Le Portier is finished. I ain't got no Stone Cold beer remaining. I ain't got no more Stone Cold beer remaining. I got a video of some Stone Cold beer, but I ain't got no Stone Cold beer remaining.
Thank you very much, you son of a bitch.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, but it's a game 7, ladies and gentlemen. Crown Royale Apple. How I'm gonna have some? What the fuck is first thing I open when I see Instagram?
14
Yeah, Will Smith.
grams of
Will Smith. That was a video I just posted. Go and check that out. Will Smith
Then you sell
with a ginormous Will Smith head. But I just posted this on Instagram, so y'all go check this out. This was yesterday, literally yesterday, when I got ready to leave. Y'all go check that out. I just posted this reel up on IG. It's some lady with ginormous ass. That's the same reaction I had. I turned my whoa, said, this is too much for me. So I just posted that reel up on IG. Y'all go check that out. Y'all never guess where the hell that video is going. Birthday shot? Bet I got you. Yeah, brother, you must stay focused. Honcho put 5 on, says Stephen A. eyes about to pop out. Chill with that monologue, bro. Chill. Hey, listen, you know how he get. You know how he get. It's AI. No, actually, I thought it was AI as well, but apparently not. Apparently not. Oh, Junior, you still not home? Damn. Long drive from South Carolina, huh? Long drive from South Carolina, huh? But I bet. Let me give you guys a dancing LeBron. I'm going to go grab myself the adult beverage. All right. I went, and it's only right for a Haitian to go get myself the babaku. So, 31 years. Cheers to you. All right. Okay, so second half, we just waiting on this here second half to kick off. And damn, Haiti lost, bro. Saudi Arabia won. See here, did Saudi Arabia win? Nope, they tied. Well, so now that what happens in the standings now? Does that lock in? Yep, that locks in Saudi Arabia. Trinidad's gone. Damn Caribbean. 6 accounts for one OnlyFans is crazy. Ain't it wild? Ain't it wild? 6 accounts for one OnlyFans is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. We the same age. You thought I was younger than you. Oh, you thought I was younger than you? Yeah, I don't even get that too much now. I remember when I first started, everybody thought I was older. Now that I've been in it for a minute, they think I'm even more older. I'm like, all right, this is getting ridiculous. But all right, how long? We got 5 minutes until 5.5 minutes until the second half kicks off. Javon in the building, what's going on? Said, what's going on? What did you miss? Unfortunately, Tyrese Halliburton tore his Achilles. Unfortunately, Tyrese Halliburton tore his Achilles. So we won't see him for the remainder of this game. But the Indiana Pacers have rallied around the remainder of the roster to take a 1-point lead going into halftime. So there's still is a possibility that they can hoist up the damn Larry O'Brien. So they could still hoist up that Larry O'Brien. Devil's Magic had it worn off. Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. What does tour mean? Tour. What does tour mean? Absolutely tour. That's what tour means. That's what tour means. One says the promo for that crazy six instances. Yeah, ain't that crazy? Ain't that wild? Six fucking mail me a cake is insane. 6 different accounts just for one IG, one OnlyFans is absolutely insane. Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, we got to go backwards hat for the second half. We got to go backwards hat for the second half. We got to go backwards hat for the second half. Virgo said that. I see the last one. You said Tyrese, Tatum, Lillard all had their Achilles torn this season. All 3 of them wear number 0. Ain't that a crazy coincidence? Ain't that a crazy coincidence? How do I feel about KD to Houston? How do I feel about KD to Houston? I'm happy for him. But he's going into what, year 19 now? 19?
Congratulations! Oh.
He's in year 19 now, so I don't know what I'm to expect from a man in year 19.
_82 just resubscribed for 8 months.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I don't know what to expect heavily from somebody who is entering year 19, to be quite honest with you. You hope Indiana wins as a franchise. They honestly probably one of the best in the NBA to never win it. Right up there with Utah and Phoenix. Yeah, sometimes you got some snake-bitten franchises that haven't been able to go and get the job done for an incredibly long time. But you got to go out there and earn it. And that's a beautiful thing about sports. Some people can argue things are given to you, but you got to go out there and earn it. Mr. GH2 in the building. I appreciate y'all. Oh, you over there streaming with Triple P at the moment? Hey, shots. Well, I should say shots, but cheers to y'all. Cheers to y'all. Triple P in the building. Katie's 37, year number 19. Who are my top 10 play? Okay, so Will Smith said, who are my top 10 NBA players from 2000 to now? Before I answer that, because obviously LeBron is number 1, but I'm not counting anybody who was playing in the 1990s at all, right? You would have had to have entered the league in 2000 moving forward. That disqualifies Kobe, that disqualifies Iverson, that disqualifies Kidd, that disqualifies Dirk. This would have to be people who just came into the league in the year 2000 on. Cool. Okay, so Bron, Curry, Durant, Wade, Chris Paul, Joker, Giannis, three more for the absolute best. Low key, I could utilize Manu here, but I'm not gonna go there. Low key could utilize Manu and Parker, if I'm not mistaken. I have to see, this is where it's a little bit tricky because you really have to battle between who you would, like the final three of the final three. Oh, can't use Vince Carter, can't use him either. Paul, nope. Bron, Curry, Durant, Wade, Joker, CP3, Giannis, and then these final three here. Who would I want to not? Who do I want to not leave off? Who do I want to not leave off? Kawhi. See, the thing is, Kawhi, I'd put Kawhi there, but he had so much. You know what? Dwight Howard? Fuck. Jesus Christ. Okay. Three more. Oh, Lord. Okay. Golly. Okay. You know what? Carmelo. I'm gonna if I want to switch Carmelo, I'll switch him, but I'll put Carmelo. And then for those last two, whoa, SGA with a dangerous three to kick stuff off here, and then Neesmith hit the ball out of bounds. Or I should say Nebhard hit the ball out of bounds. Nobody who played in the 90s. Nobody who played in the, no, they couldn't have played in the 90s. I'll say Kawhi. No, you can't count Tim Duncan. He played in the 90s. Kawhi. And you know what? I'll go with Russell Westbrook because I always like Russell Westbrook. But I'm sure somebody else will pop up and come past him. Ooh, Luka's a good one. Luka's a good one. I kind of don't want to count nobody who's still like hasn't passed 10 years in the league. I low-key wouldn't want to put anybody who hasn't passed 10 years in the league. Like if you ain't none of those guys. Arenas, Road, none of those guys would qualify for me. None of those guys, because we talk about the top 10. Duncan played in the 90s. You can't count him. Paul George, come on. Nash played in the 90s. Nobody who played, it's from 2000 on. And remember, I mentioned Dwight, but I took Dwight off because I said, shit. With Dwight got hold on the top 75. If I was to, I would low key, I'd put Kawhi in front of Dwight in the totality. But can I feel comfortable saying that because Kawhi reached way more heights. Lou Dort with a damn deep ass. Oh my God, he put it in. Lou Dort with a spectacular deep three. We've got a 4-point lead here for OKC. How the fuck did Lou Dort put that in? Chris Paul's already there on the list. Blake Griffin, come on now. Let's not do that. Good pass. Wide open Pascal Siakam. Gets it to fall. 1-point game. Duncan won in 99, but he wasn't a rookie. Yeah, he came in 97. Nah, Dame, I wouldn't put Dame in front of Kawhi. And I feel comfortable with Melo. Now that I'm thinking about all the other players that's there, I feel comfortable with Melo. I wouldn't put anybody in. I'd leave Melo there. So now that really only leaves the two slots that's there. That leaves just the two slots that's there. So if I want to put Westbrook and then Westbrook and Kawhi, I don't got a problem with that. Who would I want to move for Westbrook and Kawhi? I don't want anybody who hasn't played 10 years in the league. I don't feel comfortable putting them there. Good defense. Good defense. There's Caruso inside. No flag, no foul, no foul, no foul. But great hustle there from that bald fraud. Caruso, 3-point lead again. No, Harden would not make the cut for me. In fact, I'd feel more comfortable putting Kyrie than Harden, low key. Because my biggest problem with Harden is in the postseason, I can't stand how much he fails in the postseason. I said no flag. Yeah, crazy, right? Yeah, Brandon Roy was healthy, but the same thing could be said for Rose. Lou Dort tries another three. No good. No foul call. Back the other way we go. Nebhard, good pass. Oh, my God, Mathurin, stop turning the ball over. Whoa, Mathurin came back down, nearly got a block, but was able to get finished inside there by Williams. 5-point lead for OKC. Second, tied for the second, I should say tied for the highest lead that they've had thus far in this game. I kept trying to say second high, but the second highest, lead was also 5. So it's not really second, it's just tied. Mathurin got the Vegas deal. I said Mathurin got the Vegas deal is hilarious. Somebody knocked on his door. Hey, you trying to make a few $1 million? Yeah, just go out there and act a fool, fam. Go out there and act a fool, fam. No, Jokic is already there on the list. Jokic is already there on the list. Andre Drummond, come on now. Jamal said, you missed a question? Okay, so here was the question that was posed by Will Smith. Said, what is your top 10 players from the year 2000 on? Nobody who was drafted, undrafted, or started their career in the 1990s qualify. So Kobe, Iverson, Kidd, Shaq, all those guys, you don't qualify. T-Mac, Vince Carter, all those guys played 99 and back. The year 2000 on. So top 10 players from the year 2000 on, right? So I think we can all, Brunson, come on now. We can all unequivocally say Bron, Curry, Wade, Durant, Giannis, CP3. There's another guy. We had a top 7 that was a guarantee. It's escaping me. There was a top 10. It's escaping me. Oh yeah, Jokic. There we go. Bron, Steph, KD, Wade, Jokic, CP3, Giannis. Right? Those 7 guarantee. Then Melo as well, because I don't see somebody else passing the Melo there. Melo there as well. And then now for the last 2, really, you can throw in Chris Bosh. But would I put Chris Bosh in front of Westbrook? I personally, no. Right? DJ Augustine. See, now y'all wildin'. DJ Augustine is a crazy bitch.
Manny
DJ
_C is
Augustine
now
is a crazy
following.
bull. For me, I said my last 2 slots, I'll give it to Kawhi and Westbrook. I'll give the final spots to Kawhi and Westbrook. CP3. Oh, yeah. See, I don't remember the Hornets CP3. I don't remember the Clippers CP3. So Rudy Fernandez. Come on. But those that now you just put forth like your 10 that's there. But for me, I don't feel comfortable putting anybody who hasn't played 10 years yet. So if you came into the league 2015 and on, unless you're a bona fide, surefire Hall of Famer right now, if your career ended, I don't feel comfortable putting you there on that list. You'd pick Anthony Davis over Russell Westbrook? I don't know about that one, Chief. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know about that one. Darius Miles, come on, man. Y'all on drugs. Y'all on drugs. Dame is cool, but would I take Dame career over Westbrook's? No. All right, straight out the break we go. Mathurin couldn't get himself a bucket. Neesmith with the rebound. Neesmith tries a basket, can't get it to go. He's out there moving wild, and there's going to be a foul on the floor. He's not going to the line, but it's a foul on the floor. Tony Snell. Anthony has a chip. Come on, man. Smush Parker got Smush Parker is crazy. Hashim to beat. Someone said Hashim to beat. Well, Will Smith, I hope I answered your question. Man said Hashim to beat. I'll see you later, fam. I'll see you later. Second half underway. 9 minutes left to go here in the third, ladies and gentlemen. 9 minutes left to go here in the third. Here we go. Nebhard drives to the basket, goes right through Chet Holmgren's chest hairs, and he's going to go to the line. Shooting 2 free throws with a Nick Cannon cornrows. With the Nick Cannon cornrows. Nebhard really has started playing way more aggressive, and you love to see it. All right, knocks down that free throw. J-Rock Rule put 5 on it, said Siakam became possessed in Game 6 and said he wasn't going to get overlooked like he was in Toronto and took out the Halliburton. I don't know about all that, taking out the Halliburton, but unfortunately, the Halliburton is gone, so now you're going to need way more production. Darko Milicic. All right, here we go. There's another failure of the basketball right there from Oklahoma City. Here we go. Nebhard getting guarded incredibly tough there by Caruso. Picks up his dribble. Miles Turner tries a 3. Tie game! Turner connects on the 3. I really don't like to see Miles Turner outside on the perimeter shooting, especially when there's a switch. I just don't understand that. That's just weird basketball to me. Miles Turner's a 7-footer. If you have a switch where Chet Holmgren, now, oh, wow, good shot by SGA to respond with a 3, OKC back in front. But when I see a switch, Caruso's obviously guarding Nebhard. He's guarding Ball, right? So when Nebhard forces a switch and Chet Holmgren now has to come and guard Nebhard, and Caruso got to guard Miles Turner, I just can't wrap my mind around not going down. Oh, wow, great. Yo, TJ McConnell really fucking struggling right now. Good pass, good defense by Miles Turner. But I can't wrap my mind around a switch coming. You have a clear mismatch just by height. I don't care how great of a defender Caruso is. You still have the height disadvantage once you have the switch. It's Miles Turner against Caruso. Why the fuck you not making a beeline to the paint? Make a beeline to the paint. It's very confusing basketball. I don't quite understand it. Confusing basketball. But all right, OKC still with a 3-point lead. Push off there by SGA. Threw away the ball. Found Chet Holmgren. He takes a 3. 6-point lead. This is the largest lead of this game. Largest lead of this game. 6-point lead right now for Oklahoma City. Back down the other end of the floor. Here comes TJ McConnell, who struggled all day. Bad pass. Turnover again. Bro, somebody got to get TJ McConnell to lock in, bro. He is playing a terrible game tonight. Look at him. He don't even know where a man. He got to go get a man. He lost out there. Great spin move there by SGA. Kick over to wide open Williams. Williams tries a 3. Gets the roll. It's good. 9-point lead. Oklahoma City's up. 65-56. They've got to call timeout, Indiana. Oh, my Lord. Oklahoma City starting to run away. I told you guys this third quarter is going to be very pivotal. And you want to know why? The turnovers continue to run rampant. They continue to run rampant. This is bad right now for the Indiana Pacers. They were playing incredibly sloppy in this third quarter, and now it's starting to fall apart. Remember, at the half, remember what the turnover differential was? It was 9 Pacer turnovers to 5 OKC turnovers. Guess what it is now? 13 Pacer turnovers to 5 OKC turnovers. In just under 5 minutes, the Pacers have turned the basketball over 4 times. 3 of those times have led to baskets. The OKC Thunder turnovers, 0. Reckless basketball. Reckless basketball. Can't win like that. Can't win like that. Can't win like that. Qya said, it's over. I don't know about all that just yet. I ain't gonna say it's over now. Matthew said, Mike Singletary, Vernon Davis. Can't win with him. Can't coach with him. Can't win with him. Can't do it. Can't win basketball like that. And yeah, TJ McConnell, this whole series, when he checks into the game, the energy shifts for Indiana. That has not been the case today. This man came into the game and has not done anything positive yet. You haven't gotten the great hustle plays on defense. I don't think he's got a steal yet. Oh, they said he got one, but you probably ain't feel it. He's -6 right now, as he should be. That man is struggling out here. He's got 4 turnovers. He's leading this man almost got as much turnovers as the OKC has as a team. TJ's come in, turned the ball over 4 times. It's bad. Yeah, you're looking like John Starks. Maybe the lights is just a little bit too bright. TJ McConnell stepped out on the floor and was like, I don't think I could see, fellas. I think the lights is too bright. It's game 7 tonight. But I don't think I could see, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think I could see. I'm TJ McConnell. Maybe the lights is just a little bit too bright. TJ McConnell. Maybe the lights is just a little too bright. Your father got on the damn mic after game 6 and talked about how proud, and rightfully so, he is of you and your sister making it to the best professional leagues for your sports. However, unfortunately, you lost in a state championship game before, and it's a possibility you're going to lose in the NBA Finals because the lights are just too bright. Somebody said TJ McConnell might have to go get a... Gentleman might need to go and get himself a job application. Here we go. TJ McConnell, make something happen now, brother. Good layup to the cup. There it is, TJ. That's how you play basketball, TJ. Use your blue eyes white privilege. Use your white power. TJ McConnell with the layup cuts the deficit down to 7. If you guys were curious as to why Tyrese Halliburton has not been on the floor since the first quarter, he tore his Achilles. For those who are just now tuning in to the stream, if you are unaware, Tyrese Halliburton tore his Achilles early in this game and unfortunately will not return probably for the remainder of next season as well. But the Indiana Pacers are going to have to go the distance to possibly see if they can pull off a miracle without their all-star. Here comes TJ McConnell. Is he going to try to make a play? No, he's not. Still one-on-one with Chet. He knows he needs to do something. That's a bad pass to Obi Toppin. See, Obi Toppin lost the ball. I don't know what the hell TJ McConnell was doing over there. That was a terrible dribble handoff. The lead is still 8 right now. Here we go. Lou Dort dump off over to Wallace. Wallace trying to go find somebody. Dumps it off to SGA. SGA, top of the key with Nebhard. Nebhard dropping off. The battle of the braids. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Layup, no good. Rebound, Miles Turner. Take your time. TJ McConnell, just don't turn the basketball over. Good pass over to Neesmith. You know Neesmith like to pull off random threes out of nowhere. TJ McConnell driving to the basket, tries a crazy layup. There it is. White man privilege. Gets that layup to fall. 7-point deficit right now. 7-point deficit right now. We got 5:30 left to go here in the third quarter. Things are starting to heat up. TJ McConnell finally starting to play with a little bit of positivity. There's a 3 from SGA. No good. Rebound, Obi Toppin. You got to get a bucket right now. You got to get a bucket. You can force a timeout if you could get a bucket right now if you're Indiana. Dump off to Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin back over to Nebhard. Nebhard going to try the 3. No, he's not. Dump over to TJ McConnell. McConnell going to use that blue eyes right privilege. You know he's going to try that pull-up jumper. Bang! There it is. 5-point lead. I told you the white man got the strength here tonight. STR said Jimmy Butler for your money. Jimmy Butler? Where'd Jimmy Butler come from? Chet gets himself a dunk. Still 5 minutes left here to go in the third. They're going back and forth. TJ need to activate his damn Electabuzz, fam. He need to activate the Electabuzz and shock the Thunder. He got inside again. I told you, he's shocking them boys. He bringing the lightning to the Thunder. SGA lost the ball, but they call foul. That's kind of weak. I ain't going to hold you. They called the foul. That shit kind of weak. But TJ McConnell coming alive. I told y'all TJ McConnell coming alive. I told y'all he coming alive. OKC gonna have to deal with him now. They probably on the bench like. All right. But yeah, TJ balling right now. TJ balling right now. Yeah, it was a weak ass foul call. Who would I have winning the Finals MVP? SGA. SGA. And if it was the Indiana Pacers, it'd end up going to Pascal Siakam. All right. Ball out of bounds. Ball out of bounds. Jalen Williams don't have a shot at MVP. Over SGA? No. I don't think he would get it over SGA. SGA's already got 10 assists. He's got 22 and 10. Yeah, SGA's the MVP. He's going to get it. That's if the Thunder are able to hold on to win. 6-point lead. Back the other way we go. Back the other way we go. Lou Dort tries another three. No good. Oh, my God. Yo, Caruso almost had a fucking put-back dunk that would have been a poster for years. Oh, my Lord. Homie came flying through the air, caught the ball off, and tried to go and dunk, but he's too bald to be able to pull that off. TJ McConnell tries to jump up. It's good again. TJ with 10 points in the third. Stop playing with him. TJ McConnell coming alive. He heard what I had to say. You knew you had to come and step up, white boy. That's how you play basketball. That's how the white man play basketball.
The Helmet Shark 78
Lou
is
Dort,
now
goddamn,
following.
Lou Dort's high arcing jumpers ain't falling right now. Lou Dort's high arcing jumpers ain't dropping right now. Come on, TJ. 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 You got to do it for Uncle Ruckus. You got to do it for Uncle Ruckus. Spin move. Good pass, TJ. Bradley don't understand how to play basketball. He done gave it to Obi Toppin, this motherfucker. I said for years, Obi Toppin is this generation's JaVale McGee. He moved just like him. Look at Caruso trying to get this putback. If he got a putback dunk right there, if Caruso got the putback dunk right there, that would be the poster boy photo for white men around the country, bro. I prompt you, fam. Listen, if you had motherfuckers go outside with the white power fist raised in the air and they said Caruso galvanized them to do it, I wouldn't even be mad, bro. Legit, if he got that putback dunk, where's the cake soap? Third quarter continues. Wallace connects on a three. The lead is back up to 7. The lead is where's the cake soap is insane. The lead is back up to 7. Oh damn, they done trapped TJ McConnell. He done lost the basketball. Back over to Wallace. Wallace layup. It's good. 9-point deficit again for the Pacers. Oh man, Indiana showed up with a furious surge, but unfortunately the Thunder answered right back. Oh my God, Obi Toppin lost the ball again, and they just called the bailout foul. They called the bailout foul. I told y'all, Obi Toppin is this generation's JaVale McGee, fam. TJ McConnell with 5 turnovers. Oh no. TJ McConnell, who's the better white man, TJ McConnell or Alex Caruso? JaVale was a rebounding and blocking machine. Obi Toppin is a highlight reel. Bro, they clumsy. They clumsy as hell. They clumsy as hell. Come on, man. Golly. Somebody, Thomas Bryant coming in the game? Yeah, go ahead and pack them up, fam. Go ahead and pack them up, fam. Thomas Bryant for 3. It's a brick. Rebound Mattering. You know, he took that Vegas money. Oh, they're going to keep it Pacers basketball. They're going to keep it Pacers basketball. Yeah, great dunkers. Great dunkers, though. Great dunkers, though. Somebody got to make a play for Indiana. They desperately need like a 3 or something to get like quiet the crowd down and make them sit down. TJ, you got to throw this ball. You're going to get 5 seconds. You're going to get 5 seconds. Yo, that's 6 turnovers on TJ McConnell. He don't know what the fuck he doing. Oh my God. There's no way. There's literally no way. You got to inbound the ball, bro. This is bad. This is bad. That's fucking 8 turnovers this quarter from the Pacers. 8 turnovers this quarter from the Pacers. Oh, down goes Hartenstein. Williams to the cup. Thomas Bryant ain't doing a damn thing but cardio, bro. Thomas Bryant ain't doing a damn thing but cardio, bro. You got to be kidding me. TJ McConnell, Thomas Bryant, Obi Toppin, Ben Shepherd, and Benedict Mathurin. What is this lineup, fam? You got to be kidding me. Some of these dudes don't even have jerseys on sale, and you supposed to be able to contend in this NBA Finals Game 7? This is ridiculous. Bro, get Pascal Siakam back in the game, and don't let him see the bench until the game is over. What are we doing? What are we doing? There's no way. TJ McConnell scored 10 points in the third quarter, but he turned the basketball over 3 times. The Pacers turned the ball over 8 times. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hey, it looked like the Pacers about to go where?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, Cancun.
I said the Pacers about to go where?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, Cancun.
Somebody go get your passport right now. Somebody go get your passport right now. Matter of fact, where's R. Kelly when you need him? He's in prison, rightfully so. But somebody need to go and get themselves that little blue book right now. And somebody ask the Pacers,
Do you have your passport?
do you have it?
Did you get your shot?
Did you get him?
Girl, would you like to come back with Rob?
To Cancun is where you about to go. You about to go to,
1, 2, 3, Cancun.
go get that passport. Get your blue book right now. Get your blue book right now. Because you going on a vacation, Indiana, if y'all don't get y'all head out y'all ass. If y'all don't get y'all head out y'all ass. Y'all squandered the lead and ain't get it back since. What's going on? They might go to Saudi Arabia. You gonna need Pascal Siakam in the game right now. Pascal Siakam in the game right now. Y'all know what he need to do. He need to transform like... He need to transform. He need to transform. If he don't, they won't win. TJ McConnell scored another basket while Homer was screaming, by the way. TJ McConnell scored another basket while Homer was screaming, by the way. He scored the last 12 points for the Pacers. He scored the last 12 points for the Pacers. Reggie Miller off the bench. Oh, my. Oh, Rick Carlisle is about to get teched up. Rick Carlisle about to get teched up. He better relax. All right, TJ McConnell, good pass. Ben Shepherd, you need that. You need that. Oh, my God. This man almost got the wedgie on the basketball. What the hell was that from Ben Shepherd? That was not an NBA-looking shot. Where's Patrick Ewing when you need him? Did you practice that shot? Why would you take that shot? Matter of fact, let me get the clip. Oh, TJ couldn't get the layup to fall. Yeah, I don't want to use the step back. I might have cut that. Why are we going to leave it? What the hell was that, Ben Shepherd?
Step back one-legged. What kind of shot is that? Have you ever shot that shot? Do you work on that shot? When?
Well, he's not happy with his leading scorer so far, Marcus Derrickson. I think the shot clock he felt was running down a little.
What was that? What was that? Easiest NBA final game 7 for OKC, but that's just how things are. Hey, it wasn't easy early on. They had to work to get that son, bitch. They had to work to get that one down the stretch, but right now, it's looking clip for Indiana. Where's Steven Jackson is insane. You know he probably checking in on O-Block. You know Steven Jackson probably checking in on O-Block, throwing up gang signs and shit. Damn near 50 or probably 50 right now. You got to check in. I'll never understand checking in, fam. What kind of life you living to where you got to feel the need to go and check in? All you doing is auditioning to get robbed. This shit don't make no sense. Shit don't make no sense. What kind of life you live? Yeah, I got to go and check in. Bro, you could have grandchildren. What are you talking about? You checking in. All right, fam. Fallen One, you liked the video yesterday? I appreciate you. YouTube hold me and age restricted it. So I actually got to go see if I could get that situated. Oh my Lord, another basket. Another basket. Another basket. Gotcha, bitch. They having a tough time right now.
Following.
I appreciate you. New followers there over on Twitch. I appreciate you. Oh, Lord. Oh, am I lagging on YouTube? Hold on, wait a minute. Am I lagging on YouTube? Y'all said I was lagging on YouTube? Final second, SGA throws it. Doesn't get it there, but it's a 13-point lead. Oh, we good? I bet. Yeah, we good. Yeah, it's about to be over for Indy. It's about to be over for Indy. Jalen Patuan said Halliburton's presence is definitely being missed right now. That's a fact. Indiana was running off of fumes for the remainder of the first half, but that third quarter was atrocious. Way too much fucking turnovers. Way too much turnovers, bro. That's absolutely outrageous. 8 turnovers in the third quarter is outrageous. Yeah, they're not practicing shots at all.
Step back, one-legged. What kind of shot is that? Have you ever shot that shot? Do you work on that shot? When?
So much pain! So much pain!
My CTE acting up. Wait a minute for a moment.
We entering into the fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Indiana fans, take one quick look at the OKC fans right now.
Shot, real smooth.
You are 12 minutes away. You're 12 minutes away to being an NBA champion. But remember, game's not over until it's over. Game not over until it's over. Game not over until it's over. Gotcha, bitch.
Clay Lewis 5861 is now following.
Hey, I know it's going to be pretty easy to go and make out, prediction right now, but I just want to see it. 1 in the chat if you believe Indiana making a comeback. 2 in the chat if OKC is going to hold on and win the championship. 1 in the chat if Indiana's going to pull off a comeback. 2 in the chat if Oklahoma City's walking away with the championship. I just want to see who believes in Indiana. I just want to see who believes in Indiana. I'm seeing a whole lot of 2s. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Some 1s is coming through. Some 1s is coming through. Some folks got some faith. Some folks say it's going to be the Pacers who end up writing Oklahoma City into the death note. Hold on, wait a minute. I'm seeing some 1s. First-time chatter, Reese. First-time chatter. Putting a 1 in the chat. Okay. 1, but they gas. Well, we fixing to find out in less than 2 minutes. TJ McConnell scored the last 12 points for Indiana. Right now, Indiana shooting Pretty much 44% for both teams at the moment. It's 43.6 for the Pacers. It's 44.3 for Oklahoma City. From three, Indiana was originally shooting 50% from three. It's dropped down to 45, which still isn't terrible. But unfortunately for them, the Pacers, Oklahoma City was shooting what? 22% from three. But remember, there was a 7 made three discrepancy between both teams. Now, Indiana, unfortunately, it dropped down because they ain't make no threes like that in the third quarter. They're still sitting at 10. Oklahoma City done caught up, and now they're sitting at 9 made threes. That's an issue. From the free throw line, both teams are 10 of 15. Rebounds and assists are
Chiseled is now following.
I appreciate you. Rebounds and assists are now favoring Oklahoma City as well. But the story of the game is the turnovers, and of course, Tyrese Halliburton tearing his Achilles. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for that final 12. Ladies and gentlemen, we've arrived at the final period of this game and the NBA season, where for the first time in franchise history in modern NBA, two teams fight for the right to raise up the Larry O'Brien trophy, to bring back to their arena for the first time, crowning themselves as champions. Will it be the best team in the league, who arguably has the best statistical collective team performance in the history of the NBA, in the Oklahoma City Thunder, where SGA, the MVP, just reined in a three? Or can the Indiana Pacers, who are down their all-star, Tyrese Halliburton, who tore his Achilles in the first quarter of this game with a magnificent 9-point effort to start the game out, will they rally around Pascal Siakam and his Undertaker-like prayers and the rest of their bench and the blue eyes white privilege of TJ McConnell to pull off an improbable fourth quarter comeback in what was a staple for them this entire postseason run? We're going to have to see if they can put up, or if, unfortunately for them, they're going to have to shut up. In approximately 10 minutes, we will crown a new champion. Ladies and gentlemen, I invite you to the fourth quarter. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. It is a 16-point lead, by the way, right now. It is a 16-point lead right now, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, by the way, for those who did not know, it's my birthday. So it's only right that we take ourselves a drink here, commemorate not only Game 7, but also a 31st birthday for the Chiseled Adonis. Cheers to you. For those who did not know, we in the building. Miscellaneous scallion pancake around here, yes indeed. 55th birthday is crazy. Hey, little G, I'm blocking you. I'm blocking you. What's good with you? This man is on drugs.
Thank you very much, you son of a bitch!
Oh, yeah! 55th is crazy. 55th is crazy. AARP in the mail? Oh, definitely. 100% is in the mail. 100% is in the mail. But there is that. Yeah, it's a very, 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 very brutal situation with the Achilles, going on. So it's very tough. Oh, yeah, they are. Damn. Yeah, that's right. That was the jinx that y'all said happened. They already had the championship buses inside Oklahoma City prior to Game 7. They already had the championship buses, so Rick Carlisle had to react to that. I don't know what he said. Let me hear what he actually had to say. Let me hear what he had to say.
In those difficult circumstances.
Then you sell it.
I just saw a video that's probably going to go viral of some buses, open top buses, presumably for their parade that are already painted with them as champions. So that's all I'm thinking about right now. Right here in the front.
Well, we'll see. We'll see if they could pull off an improbable comeback one last time.
Then you sell it.
We'll see if they could pull off an improbable comeback one last time. Justin Patuon said, thoughts on the Durant trade? Did I see the last Super? Well, for one, I'm happy for him. I'm shocked that it was that it ended up being Houston, because I thought it would be Giannis who goes to a team in Texas. Y'all heard me say that all through the playoffs. I thought it would be Giannis who ultimately ends up getting traded to a team in Texas. I thought for Durant, nobody who's really up and coming would go and make a move for a dude going into year 19. But what do you know? But I'm happy for him. I think it could work, because as long as you just have him there simply to go and get a bucket, you good. But if you want, and you hope to see the Durant who was able to go and defend when he was in Golden State in the tail end of when he was in OKC and all this other stuff, you're going to have a bad time. Just let him go out there and go get a bucket. Jim Kip Patuan said, happy birthday. Yours is on the 28th, not too far off. Oh, the 28th is my boy MTR's birthday. So we're going to be celebrating this upcoming weekend. Oh, Lord. And, and Justin, you had to put on a 10 on it prior, said 10 more Saturdays till college football, 12 more till the NFL season. Right now, who do I think wins the Natty and the Super Bowl pre-camp? Okay, so Super Bowl, I like Baltimore, believe it or not, which sounds sacrilegious as a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. But I like Baltimore. I think they could finally, go over the hump. But if they can't get it done this year, what are they doing? SGA dump off. Wiggins tries a three. It's a break. Long rebound there by Neesmith. As for college football, I really have absolutely no clue. I have absolutely no clue. H47 Patuan said, happy 60th birthday, Gramps. Can't wait for the NFL highlight commentary. Bro, come on now. 60th birthday is crazy. 60th birthday is crazy. Eagles repeating? Oh, my. Peyton said, that's your birthday? Oh, really? Your birthday's next week? Well, what do you know? All right, TJ McConnell back in the game. Come on now, Great White Hope. You got to make something happen. You got to make something happen. Did they call an offensive foul? What happened? What happened? They called a foul on somebody? Bro, no other Indiana Pacer has scored a basket since 8:32 in the third quarter. Oh, my God. TJ McConnell's been the only one who scored. Nobody else has scored in approximately 1 minute and 20 seconds. It's going to be the entirety of a quarter since somebody else not named TJ McConnell has scored a basket for Indiana. That is brutal, fam. That's absolutely brutal, fam. Somebody else has got to step up. Pascal Siakam, where's the Undertaker powers? You got to get a bucket. Why you going to pick up your dribble? Neesmith tries to jump and can't get it to go. There's Siakam, can't get the roll. Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Hey, listen, we're coming up on 1 minute away. 1 minute away until we've gone the length of a quarter without anybody else not named TJ McConnell getting a bucket. For Indiana, that is. Yo, SGA is so fucking predictable with that goofy-ass spin. But good pass inside. Wallace with the layup. It's an 18-point lead now. Oh, my God. Pacers fans looking absolutely destitute. They're in pain. They're in pain right now. Somebody else got to do something. And SGA, 25, 11, and 0 turnovers. Here we go. There's TJ McConnell. There's TJ. Oh, my. Yo, that was an elbow he just hit somebody with. Neesmith don't even look like he know how to play basketball. What was that attempt on the basket? What was that attempt on the basket? Oh, my Lord, bro. This is bad. This is bad right now for the Pacers. They get one more basket. This crowd's going to go crazy. SGA tries a three. Can't get. Oh, that should have been an offensive foul. He just threw Nebhard. Wait a minute. That was an offensive foul on Wallace. They didn't call it. SGA gets another opportunity to make the crowd go crazy. Pass to Williams. Wide open three. Bang! 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 21-point lead. 21-point lead. Hey, listen, I ain't say it ain't over until the fat lady sings, but it ain't over till the fat lady sings, but I'm seeing a little bit of stomach. I'm seeing a little bit of stomach right now in the aisle. I'm seeing a little bit of stomach right now in the aisle. I'm seeing a bodycon dress that clearly shouldn't have been fitted for this large woman. I'm seeing somebody grab the microphone, and it's looking like the Cinderella season is coming to an end. Afro B-Man in the building. What's happening, family? You new? I appreciate you. I appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate you tuning in. It's about to be a bad time. The Pacers gonna have to watch those very same buses that they thought they were slighted with by seeing Oklahoma City essentially celebrating winning a championship before Game 7 even started, and now they're gonna have to see it come to fruition. What are they singing? Standing here looking out my window. The nights are long and the days are cold 'cause I don't have you. How can I be so damn demanding? What? I know you said that it's over now, but I can't let go. Every day I wanna pick up the phone. Say what? And tell you that you're everything I need and more. If only I can find you. You can't find it. You're not going to find the Larry O'Brien because for another season, you will not be an NBA champion. It's about to be a bad time. You washed straight out the laundromat, fresh out the shower, get out the bathroom because your title chances are over. Over. You about to lose. Boat raced in the second half. 8 turnovers in the third quarter. A white boy has only scored the baskets for you in the second half. Halliburton tore his Achilles, and y'all didn't know how to play basketball after halftime. What's going on? What is going on? They struggling right now. They about to go where?
Yep. 1, 2, 3, Cancun.
Them boys stepped out on the court, and OKC hit him with a double curb stomp like, stomp on their faces, pack them up. Pack them up. What are they doing? Good Lord, just when you needed Indiana to get it together, they turned into the alligator like. You getting packed. You getting packed. You getting packed. Oklahoma City heard everybody talk about Indiana possibly pulling off a doggone miracle and transform like. They ragdolling the Pacers right now.
Oh!
They're getting ragdogged right now. 19-2 run in the last 4 minutes. They just called the foul on Miles Turner too. Oh my Lord. They called the foul on Miles Turner too. That's 10 turnovers, bro. What are they doing? 19 turnovers. 10 turnovers in the second half. 19 total turnovers. This has been their issue this entire run. This is like the damn this is like the Celtics in 2022. Remember Jason Tatum had 100 turnovers himself in 2022? He won a championship last year, so I'm not going to slander his name, but that was absolutely insane. Oh, Miles Turner is limping now. Miles Turner's limping now. SGA back over to Williams. Williams 3, no good. Rebound, Chet Holmgren. Late foul call. Honcho Batum say, take the L out of love it. It's over, brother. Yeah, take the L out of love it. It's fixing to be over. Caleb Batum said, prayers for Tyrese Halliburton, FOKC. Daniel Pafar said, happy birthday, bro. Thank you for the crazy content. Should WWE have the event in Saudi Arabia despite the bombs in Iran? Should WWE put on the event? Should they probably consider postponing it? Yes, but will they? No. No, don't pull the starters now. Don't pull the starters now. Wait until you get inside 5 minutes, and then you could go and pull the starters. I wouldn't pull the starters now. I wouldn't pull the starters now. You're up by 22, but 22 can be erased in 7.5 minutes. I'm not going to hold you. You play some lockdown defense and you get a bucket on every single possession, you can erase a 22-point lead. It's not easy. It's not easy. But you can I would not, under any circumstance, take the starters off the floor until it appears that victory is 100% guaranteed. Yeah, that's a fact. The Pacers are indeed getting that Shannon Sharp treatment. OKC saying, all right, Nebhard going to have to dump the ball off to somebody here. TJ McConnell still on the floor. He's the last guy to score. Thank you, Lord. Pascal Siakam put in a jumper. And for the first time in over 12 minutes, somebody not named TJ McConnell has scored for the Indiana Pacers, bro. I just want you, I really don't think people understand how absolutely outrageous this is, because we're at 7 minutes left to go here in the fourth, right? We're at 7 minutes left here to go in the fourth, right? How much game time is that? That's a little under 5 minutes that's been played in this quarter. Take into account the last time the Pacers scored a bucket was TJ McConnell's pull-up with 1:46 on the clock in the third quarter. They went 5 minutes. Pardon me. About 6 minutes. No buckets. No buckets. And in the meantime, between that time, when TJ scored that bucket, it was a 9-point game. Look at the score now. Look at the score now. Daniel Patuan said, like Mortal Kombat, finish him. Yeah, it's about to be a fatality. It's about to be a fatality.
Finish him. Fatality.
It's a bad situation. It's a bad situation. Flame said somebody might have to go call Chris. You might just need to. Token Patuan said, can you get a birthday shout out? You're 37 today. Hey, Token just turned 37. I just turned 31. We share a birthday, brother. Shout out to you. Matterin just got blocked. Damn, Matterin. He just got blocked. Siakam going to try a 3. Brick. Oh, my Lord. At this rate, OKC is going to go into the bonus. Will Smith said, do I think Gary Payton should have his jersey retired in OKC or wait until the Sonics get reinstated if they do? I would wait until the Sonics get reinstated. It's just kind of odd if you tried to retire his jersey in OKC. That just doesn't make any sense to me, because you're in a whole different city. Gary Payton's legacy may be, although the history of the Sonics followed itself to Oklahoma City with the Thunder because they just changed the name. But as far as I'm concerned, you can't just take somebody whose entire legacy is in a different city and then have it retired there. It just doesn't work. Chris said, what happened to Halliburton? He tore his Achilles in the first quarter. He had 9 points. I believe the Pacers were up by 1, and then he tore his Achilles. Yo, Nebhard got so fucking passive since midway through the third. He was incredibly aggressive. He was so aggressive in the second quarter, and all of a sudden just became incredibly passive. Oh my Lord. It's like they ran out of steam. Yeah, he tore his Achilles. It was brutal. It was brutal. All right, Matterin puts in a free throw. Should have did that in game 4. But now 6:19 left on the clock, 18-point lead. Chet Holmgren and Wallace coming off the floor right now. If the Pistons would have put Mathurin in the starting lineup from the beginning of the series, I think you meant the Pacers, they would have stood a better chance. I disagree. Because Mathurin was also doing a number of different bonehead issues as well. Now, if you do want to put him in the starting lineup, who do you replace? Nesmith? Have Nesmith come off the bench? Because Nesmith picked up a bunch of dumbass fucking fouls. There's no denying that. All right, Nesmith with the aggressive defense, nearly forcing a turnover. Actually, they did get it. Oh my God, Mathurin got to pass that ball, bro. Mathurin has to pass that ball. He's getting fouled and going to the basket. He's going to the line. But you've got to pass that ball to Ben Shepherd. You have to pass that ball. Look at the steal right here. Look at the steal right here. Watch the replay. Look at the steal. Great fucking pestering right there from Nesmith. Watch. Pascal Siakam gives the ball to Mathurin. Remember earlier when the question was posed about overrated, underrated, what would I is assists considered more an overrated or underrated statistic? When Mathurin got that loose ball, if he knew how to pass the ball, that's a lead bounce pass right into the hands of Shepherd for a layup, and you possibly get an and one. If Mathurin knows how to pass the ball, that's an and one on the other end of the floor, or at least a guaranteed 2 baskets. You cannot go and hog that shit and try to go down the damn cup, especially if you don't finish. You gotta be kidding me. Like, if he makes these 2 free throws, great. But you should have had a magnificent layup in transition. If you know how to pass the ball, that's an easy 2 points right there. But all right, 7-0 run right now for Indiana. You got to deny. Here we go. Caruso, good pass. Lou Dort, good defense by Siakam. Way to really challenge at the bucket, and Lou Dort's going to have to go to the line. Good challenge right there, and Dort's going down. Pascal Siakam with a hard foul. And listen, tell you the truth, why they got Indiana in the bonus? OKC should be in the bonus. But I got nothing against the hard fouls at this point, because better to make them earn the 2 free throws, and you have so much more time at this stage. You just want to make sure that your star players don't get fouled out. Yeah, so it's a foul fest, but I understand the concept, to be honest with you. Because you have the benefit of stopping the clock, and you force them to have to shoot the 2 free throws. You miss one, you won. They miss one, you won. Of course, you got to score on the other end of the floor, though. But if they miss one, you won. Edgar said, "What's with all these basketball shoes looking like some space shoes?" Yeah, they're trying to make like very dynamic looking designs, because call it what it is. The basketball shoe throughout history was just like a regular fucking shoe. You had the Converse and all that other stuff, but then it's almost somewhat of a hybrid shoe as well, to where it's also a fashion shoe. Right? So a bunch of these different companies and players, when they try to go and create a shoe, they try not only just for performance, they also want to make it look aesthetically appealing. But as we all know with fashion, sometimes they can have some shit that look like absolute ass, but it gets trendy. Now all of a sudden people want to wear it outside and not for what it's supposed to be intended for. So why they look so crazy? Motherfuckers think they can make a fashion statement, to be honest with you. Yeah, 6 minutes left to go here in this game. Good free throw there by Lou Dort. You don't know there's going to be an asterisk for OKC championship? No, it's not. No, it's not. Is there an asterisk for the Toronto championship? Because think about it. Once you, like, really, as time continues to move forward, ain't nobody going to be sitting over there like, ah, man, they wouldn't have won that title if. Injuries is a part of a game. Injuries is a part of a game. It's unfortunate, but it's a part of the game. Yo, Mathurin is not trying to pass the ball at all. Now he just Lou Dort got called for the foul, and Mathurin went down hard, but he's not even trying to pass the ball no more, bro. He's not even trying to pass the ball no more. He legitimately didn't look at anybody. Mathurin didn't look at anybody. Lou Dort went flying across. Mathurin went straight down. Oh, I know he probably dislocated his shoulder. He landed, look how he landed. Look how he landed. He came down, hand, elbow, and then body went right into that damn shoulder. He probably dislocated his shoulder. And if he didn't, I know that son of a bitch gonna be sore as fuck in the morning. Look how that arm go down. He probably dislocated his shoulder or probably maybe even fucked up the elbow. Look how he went down. Just bam, bam. I know that arm is in pain. If he ain't dealing with no damn dislocation or nothing, he gonna have a fucking strain in the morning. I can guarantee you that. All right, SGA coming back into the game. He landed terrible. He landed terrible. I'm shocked he didn't have any sort of super injury there, but I can guarantee you he gonna feel that shit in the morning. He just running off of fumes, adrenaline, and Diet Coke. But just watch Mathurin. Watch Mathurin. This man ain't trying to pass the ball. He want to play hero ball. Pacers on a 9-1 run. Hey, they going to have to deny. Double, 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 double. All right, there's the pick right there from Dort. You don't need the three, Williams. Oh, my God. Good defense, Shepard. Good defense, Shepard. Good denial. Good denial. Got to get the rebound, bro. Oh, that's terrible. You needed that. You needed that. It's a 14-point deficit. You have to get a stop here. You have to get a stop here. Just by time standards, there's a three by SGA. No good. Rebound, Mathurin. You got to pass the ball, Mathurin. You got to pass the ball. Neesmith coming back down the floor. Don't take a dumbass three. Don't take a dumbass three. Yo, why are they only looking at Mathurin? Bro, somebody got to come get the ball. Neesmith. Okay, there you go. Nebhard, top of the key, one-on-one with Hartstein. Pass over to Mathurin. Mathurin just tucked that head down. He just tucked that head down. He's going to the cup. He's got that layup. Deficit back down to 12. They cut it down to 12. See, look at Mathurin. He say, hey, come on, baby, just get me the ball. He ain't trying to give the ball to nobody else. Mathurin said, it's my moment, bro. I dreamed about this shit. That's a hell of a finish, though. That's a hell of a finish, though. But I'm not going to hold you. Yo, Pascal Siakam going to need to wake the fuck up. Pascal Siakam looked like a fucking deer in the headlights, bro. He's going to have to wake up. Look at this man. Like, no disrespect. Mathurin doing his thing. Mathurin doing his thing. But Pascal, this your moment, fam. This your moment. You already a champion. You been an all-star. You had the Undertaker prayer at Game 6. Bro, you can't be out here just wear the fucking hand in the air, bro. Call for the ball. Mathurin got a bucket. I'll give him that. But you the dude. Get your hand in the air. Call for the ball. Go get it, son. Can't just be sitting over here being passive. You got 5 minutes. 5 minutes left in the 2025 season. 5 minutes left in Game 7 of the NBA Finals. 5 minutes left to be a two-time NBA champion. You can't just be sitting there in the paint looking around, bro. You got to, get me the ball, bro. Mathurin cooking, though. Mathurin cooking. But come on now. You got to start, call for the ball. Call for the ball. Dude's being a little bit too nervous. I should say, being too passive right now. Nebhard at the top of the key. Just everybody got to be looking to score. Everybody got to be looking to score if you Indiana. Great defense. Great defense. Somebody got to get over there. Good pass. They was able to escape the trap right now. SGA one-on-one with Nebhard. You know you're going to try to see if he can get to his spot, and he does. Chet Holmgren with the... They called the foul on Nebhard? They called the foul on Nebhard. What did he do? Hold on, wait a minute. Did he push SGA? Oh, come on. He pushed off. And he kicked his leg out. I mean, he did go forward, but... See, the thing is, if that was somebody else, I'd give him the benefit of the doubt. But SGA been doing this shit all fucking playoffs long, bro. This whole extension shit. You doing this extension shit every single time. How else am I supposed to close the distance? I have to go there, and then he kicked his leg out. Like, come on. Come on. TJ McConnell back in this game. Oh, that's super block. What was TJ doing, bro? Come on. You can't just go like that. You got to be smart. That wasn't smart. That was a bad take by TJ. That was a bad take by TJ. Good block right there by Chet Holmgren. He's got 5 blocks. He's got 5 blocks. Pascal Siakam looked tired. Jalen Williams all the way. Go double block right there. There you got to go in transition. Go. Mathurin not passing this ball. Mathurin is not passing this ball. And he smoked the layup. He completely smoked the layup. They called a foul? Wow. They called the foul. I'll be damned. All right. They called the foul. All right. Who fouled who? That was definitely a travel. He just smoked the layup. He traveled and then he just straight up smoked the layup. Who fouled him? Who fouled him? SGA fouled him? That's a travel. And then he smoked the layup. Huh? As you can clearly see, I ain't got no favorites. I ain't got no dog in this race. I've advocated for both teams, but how is that a foul on SGA? I'm so confused. If there's no way that's a makeup call for the push off. I don't understand. That's a whole travel. They ain't call it. And remember what I said 3 minutes ago. Mathurin not looking for nobody right now. Everybody on Indiana should be looking to score. Mathurin get the ball in his hand. He ain't looking for no teammates. He's on some, I'm going to the cup. You're going to have to deal with me. This is a travel. There is no conversation for this is a travel. That's 3 clear steps. That's a travel. That's not a gather step. No, that's a travel. Matter of fact, hey, where's my passport? He traveling right now. He traveling right now. Somebody get this for Mathurin. Somebody get this for Mathurin. Wow. They said it's correctly a defensive foul. It's insane. Correctly a defensive foul is crazy. Do you have your passport? Do you have it? That's insane. OKC lost the challenge. OKC lost the challenge, and here we go. Oh, Lord. Honcho put 5 on and said, come on, Unc, we got to get that pain clip saying almighty push.
And now, this world shall know pain. Almighty push.
There you go. You got your almighty push. Yep, he put in both free throws now. He put in both free throws now. Good defense. Way to deny on the inbound. 4:11 left to go. Still a 12-point game. Reggie Miller looking incredibly confused, distraught, nervous. Your son is finishing up the Sasuke revival arc. You're hype as fuck. Hey, that's what's up, man. They're trying their best to keep the Pacers in it. The Pacers got to be smart. Deny the ball, but for them, they've got to make sure they have to score on every possession. OKC, no more timeouts. Dang, already? Shit. No, they got one left, I think. I think they got one left. No, they're out of timeouts. Yeah, that's it. You're right. They out of timeouts. Indiana's only got one, so really, for the next 2 minutes, outside of motherfuckers getting fouled, ain't nobody going to be calling nothing because Indiana wasting the timeout now would be foolish. No timeouts remaining for OKC. This is it. This is it. We about to have a running clock. Outside of fouls, we about to have a running clock. Because for Indiana, they can't afford to utilize a timeout. SGA tries a three. Rebound Mattern. Oh, here we go. Mattern going to give the ball. Oh, my God, he picked up his dribble. That was nearly a turnover right there. This motherfucker picked up his dribble before he even crossed half court for no reason and left his feet. That was dumb as hell. TJ McConnell get rid of the ball. He picks up his dribble. Mattern knocked the ball out of TJ McConnell's hands. He knocked the ball out of his teammates' hands. Did Neesmith just try to call timeout? Yo, I want to see the replay. I want to see the replay. I want to see the replay. Mattern knocked the ball out of... Wait, what? Now Mattern's elbow is bleeding. I think that's also from when he fell earlier. I want to see the replay of when the ball came out of TJ McConnell's hands. Look, watch. TJ picks up his dribble, right? Look at Mattern. Oh, no, TJ just lost it. I thought Mattern knocked it out of his hands. TJ just lost it. What's that? Turnover number what? 6, 7 for TJ? What's that turnover number? That would have been turnover number 6 for TJ. I thought Mattern knocked it out of his own teammates' hands. All right, Chet Holmgren able to go and win the tip. Back the other way we go, 3:30. Remember, there's only one timeout here, and it's for Indiana, and they can't use it now. They got to save that son of a bitch. Good double. Hey, Neesmith, don't go too far now. Got to stay there to go and get the help defense. SGA on the spin, able to get his own rebound. No, he was tipping it out there. TJ McConnell, good defense by Lou Dort. There's a 6 turnover there by TJ, and that's pretty much all she wrote. Hey, they might as well start getting ready to celebrate. Because the time is their enemy. The time is their enemy right now. A single bucket from OKC ends this game. Williams wide open. He tries a 3. No good. Offensive rebound, Chet, and there's a foul on the floor from Neesmith, but they're in the bonus, so he's going to the line. That's it. This game's done. I don't understand how TJ doesn't recognize where Dort is there. I really don't understand how TJ doesn't recognize Dort is there. Injured, what's going on, family? I don't understand how TJ doesn't recganize Dort is there. That's his 6th turnover. TJ McConnell in the third quarter exploded for 12 points. He scored 12. He scored the last 12 points for the Pacers in the third quarter, but unfortunately, for 3 of the 4 quarters of this game, he's played like absolute ass. I appreciate you. He's played like absolute ass. The torn Achilles from Tyrese Halliburton certainly was a huge blow. But let me tell you something right now. That wasn't the sole reason why the Pacers lost this game. How about 21 turnovers again? What's this, a third time in this series? Over 20 turnovers is absolutely insane. Pascal Siakam got to take a shot here. Nebhard tries a 3, gets it to fall. I don't know how Siakam is damn near swimming on the floor right now. It's a 10-point deficit, and somehow Chet Holmgren was left wide open, bro. Come on now, you got 2 minutes, and remember, there's only one timeout, and the Pacers have it. Mattern's not going to give this ball up. Good layup right there. You got to deny. Get down to the court. Get down. It's a 10-point deficit. You still got time. You got to deny. You have to deny. Oh, my God, you got out of position. How did you let him get out of the trap? How does he dribble out of the trap? Oh, my, that's bad defense. Now they playing the time game here. Why would you leave your feet? Neesmith is Karl Anthony Towns on defense. Neesmith is literally Karl Anthony Towns on defense, bro. I can't understand. Psychologically, something's wrong. This entire NBA Finals, all this man has done is pick up dumbass fouls. Bro, you're too good of a basketball player. They don't win the Eastern Conference Finals if Aaron Neesmith doesn't play. But in this NBA Finals, all he's done is pick up dumb fouls. Why would you leave your feet? You don't have to leave your feet. He's not going to shoot a jump shot. You tall enough. You 6'6". Bro, run over there with your hands up. You don't have to leave your feet. He fouled out for what, the 3rd time in this series? Come on, bro. Yeah, he freaking bro kicked the chair. But come on, bro. You can't make that mistake. You can't make that mistake. Come on, bro. This is insane. Just the worst possible fouls a man can pick up. Neesmith has picked them up. Oh, that's a bailout call right there. That's a bailout call right there. That's a bailout call right there. Neesmith is going to go to the line on a reach-in foul there by Caruso. Oh, my God. Now Neesmith is off the floor. But here's the crazy thing. Obi Toppin has been incredibly sneaky this entire series from three. He hasn't done anything else, but he's been very sneaky from three. So, oh my God, Nebhard missed the fucking free throw. If he can knock down some desperation threes, that'd be very beneficial for them. You got to make that free throw. Okay, Nebhard makes one of two. There's no timeouts. You got to trap. You have to trap. You have to trap. You have to trap. Where's this? You need another man down there. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. All right, now you send one more, send one more, send one more. Trap them. No, Mattern, go back. Oh, yep, that's it. That's it, bro. That's it. They're not even trapping correctly no more. They're not even trapping correctly no more. You're supposed to have three men down by the inbound. You're coming off of a free throw. You should already know this. You should already know this. You have to deny the basketball. Even if they get the inbound, you bring two, you trap them to force the pass. Then it becomes a situation where the passer has to either do a bounce pass, which is a bit more safe, or a dangerous over-the-head pass. If you do the dangerous over-the-head pass, you have to hope that the distance between the passer to the person who's supposed to catch the ball is short enough to where there's not a slasher coming in to come and steal the basketball. How the fuck don't you have three down there to deny the ball? Are they in a genjutsu? They in a genjutsu, bro. There's no way. Oh, no. Yeah, it's over, fam. It's over, fam. It's over, fam. This is insane. Hancho Batuan said the Achilles was the seal on Team 6 this time. They got 90 seconds, and there's literally nothing they can do. There's literally nothing they can do. This man is dribbling behind his back. You got to move with a sense of urgency. You can't set nothing up. Well, that's the steal. That's it. That's all she wrote. That's the steal. You might as well start heading for the exits if you're the Indiana Pacers. Might as well start heading for the exits. They're not even trying to foul right now. They're not even trying to foul right now. They don't even have to. There's a late foul right there, 104. There's the foul, and you might as well start celebrating. This is all she wrote. That's it. That's it. Beat the traffic. Beat the traffic. Beat the traffic. Beat the traffic. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Yeah, take the L out and love it. It's over, brother. It's over, brother. Mattern tries at three, can't get it to go. Did the ball go out of bounds? Ubi to open top in. Corner three, but they was out of bounds already. Yep, 55 seconds left to go. That's pretty much all she wrote. They might as well just let him go and play it out. Neesmith crying on the bench already. That's all she wrote. Might as well just let it there. Just accept it. Just accept it. You ain't got to foul. SGA, you ain't got to try to attempt nothing here. There's a pass over to Dort. Dort corner three, high arcing jump. How the fuck did they call the flagrant or something? Oh, well, Shet got thrown onto the ground. They called the foul on Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin just keep pushing motherfuckers. Yeah, Caruso is hype as hell. And they're going to send Chet Holmgren to the line. That's pretty much it. They got it now. Ancho Patuan said that's what a pro wants, what a pro needs. Yes, indeed. Finally, they actually can take this commercial to a championship. Can you imagine? You bought, oh, damn. Yeah, because of the foul, now everybody's going to get that sub.
Don't say a word. And I say fly like a bird. I text Rebecca and she...
Yup, that's your MVP.
And I'm thanking you for knowing exactly what a pro wants, what a pro needs. Whatever makes me happy sets me free.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible. They took care of business. They took care of business. And that's about to be all she wrote. Mattering ain't passing this ball. He going straight to the cup, get himself a layup. That's pretty much it.
Then you sell it.
Oh, now they want to go in trap. Now they want to go in trap. Now they want to go in trap. That's hilarious. How you get a successful trap now when you had the opportunity to do that joint 3 minutes ago? Come on, man. Ryan Patu, 5 wants a happy birthday. You won 200 for choosing the Thunder to win it. Jalen Patu said Thunder GM finished the story just like Cody. Ain't that the truth? All those years ago, all them damn picks, and finally it was able to work out in their favor. They got it done. KD punching the air right now. I don't know about all that. It's been so much. He got his championship. He left 9 years ago. Well, 8 years ago. It was 2017 season. Do I think OKC will keep this kind of whistle next season? Well, we'll see. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Don't got to go in no foul, nobody. Just take your L. Take your L. Just stand there. You ain't got to do a damn thing. I know it's tough. Yeah, Obi Toppin trying not to show that he crying. But that's pretty much it. Damn, Troy Bolton. You ain't got a chance to do nothing. And that's pretty much, that's all she wrote. TJ McConnell lost in another championship game. And Oklahoma City has done it. Oklahoma City has done it. For the first time since 2016, we have a Game 7 in the NBA Finals, and this time around, it's the Oklahoma City Thunder who walk out with a W, and the MVP wins the championship in the NBA.
Don't say a word, and I say fly like a bird. I text Rebecca and she brought me...
Finals with his sus ass. Your 2025 NBA champions, the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And I'm thanking you for knowing exactly what a pro wants, what a pro needs. Whatever makes me happy sets me free.
That's exactly what a pro wants and what a pro needs. Damn, Obi Toppin, he tried his best to try to hide his tears, but he couldn't hold it in no longer. They got the job done. They got the job done, and they are now NBA champions. Oklahoma City got the job done. They're now NBA champions, but unfortunately for the Indiana Pacers, and especially for Tyrese Halliburton, because unfortunately for the Halliburton, he tore his doggone Achilles, so he had to go to the medical room, so I ain't going to say nothing regarding him, but I will say this much for the entire Pacers. They got to take out their Metro cards and get aboard the train. But unfortunately for them, they've arrived somewhere different because they arrived at Elimination Station. And you've got to send them to the place where we send the losers for their failures of being able to overcome the best team in the NBA. Their failures of being able to survive after the unfortunate torn Achilles of the captain, Tyrese Halliburton. Their failures of pulling off yet another improbable fourth quarter comeback. Consider their names written down the Death Note because their dreams of pulling off a historic performance, their dreams of continuing the Cinderella story, their dreams dreams of hoisting up the Larry O'Brien Trophy for the first time in franchise history has been absolutely
You will rest in peace.
Delete confirm.
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
I hear the Shadow Realm's lovely this time of year. Let's find out if it's true!
pack them up. Pack them up. You lose. You lose. You lose. You lose. Give him the elbow into the Shadow Realm. Get him up out of here. Gay got hit with the... That's exactly what happened. They in the Shadow Realm right now with Chris Benoit. It's rather... Tragic! Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. But it's all over. And for the Pacers... life points down to 0, and Oklahoma City is your 2025 NBA champions. Jalen put 2 on and said that Starter 5 show gonna be much watch for season 2, indeed. And 714 Pateno said highlight reel with Cry Me a River. Yeah, might just have to get that for the commentary. But a hell of a job. It's very heartbreaking for the Pacers, especially whenever you see a team lose a championship. You know it's going to be, hearts that's completely broken. This man got an MVP trophy. He's got an MVP chain. Is that his son? Or I should say his father. Well, congratulations to the Thunder. They got the job done, man. You got to applaud them. Foss said for everybody who wants players to play with injuries like a calf injury, y'all love a torn Achilles, which happens to b-ball players the most. Yeah. But then you're in a situation like, what do you do in this? Because as far as I'm concerned, and I said this earlier, it's a very tricky situation because as a player, you're always going to want to play, right? And you want to protect the player and everything. And this is a bad spot to say, but. However, for all intents and purposes, it's the NBA Finals and it's Game 7. If there's ever there's no scenario where you'll be able to live with yourself if you don't play. Because truly, if you're gonna lose, you want to go down on your sword. If you're gonna lose, you want to go down on your sword. So it's tough, but what's the alternative? Not play and then think to yourself, man, if I was out there, you got to go out on your sword. It fucking sucks. Don't play so you don't risk an injury. You might never get back. You might never get back. It's very difficult. It's very difficult. Because here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Like, don't get me wrong. Again, I'm all for player safety. And anybody who's ever played sports prior, you've maybe experienced this, depending on whatever level you happen to play at or the stakes of the game of what was there. If you're in games, think about it. You're in Game 7. Opportunity to win an NBA championship. You know you hurt. You know you hurt. Now, if there's a situation where it's a complete detriment to the team at its whole, like you're at 20%, you got no business playing. But if you at 70, you know 70% of you is still better than 100% of some of your teammates. Like, for example, let's just flip it. If that's LeBron in Halliburton's spot, you think LeBron not playing? If that's Curry, you think he not playing? If that's Kobe, you think he not playing? If that's Jordan, you think he's not playing? They all playing. The greats risk it all. That's why I say I can't fault them. And for the media, I know there's going to be people saying, oh, man, you can't fault players for going out there and getting hurt. It's a part of the game, right? But what do you think is going to happen if, all right, we're going to sit you, you're not going to play? You're going to live the rest of your life thinking, what if? Because if you got a championship already, it's not an excuse to say, you know what? Hey, I could take a seat. It's so good. It's not an excuse to do so. But the pain of losing and having the what if won't be the same as in contrast to this being your first time there. Because I'll use another example, not to the same severity, especially not the same star level of player. Think about the 2010 finals. Kendrick Perkins got hurt, right? He didn't play in Game 7. Kendrick Perkins was a role player, but he was a huge focal point to the defense of the Boston Celtics. He couldn't play in Game 7, right? Game 7, you lose. Boston fans can tell you. If he probably plays in Game 7, Kobe probably don't get those 15 rebounds, and then let's just say he shoots as bad as he did, Boston probably wins, right? But you have to live with the what if. Think about what happened with Golden State and Toronto. Some people throw an asterisk at the Toronto championship, right? But Klay Thompson got hurt. KD got hurt. KD was already a champion. They were talking about, well, does he play? Does he not play? The possibility that the Achilles is going to go. We all kind of knew it was going to happen, but KD was already a two-time champion. So it's a situation where it's like, all right, do I play? Do I not play? What are you going to do now? You know what? Fuck it, I'll go and I'll play. Tore the Achilles, Toronto benefited. They went and they won a championship. Nobody faulted KD. It was like, damn, it's crazy that he had to go out there and play, but the positive for him is he was already a champion. Let's just say if he wasn't, then what? What do you do in this situation? Now it's also, I don't play. You know what? I'm going to get back. You might not get back. You know how many players have gone to the finals, championship game, never had a chance to get back? It's difficult. It's difficult. So I understand the thought process behind him wanting to go and play despite the injury. I get it. I get it. Achilles is not, no. I'm not saying the Achilles is fun. But if you one game away, you're 48 minutes away from a championship. And remember, even though you hurt, it's not a guarantee that you're going to tear something. It's not a guarantee. It's not a guarantee that you're going to tear something. The potential of getting hurt is there, but there's also a possibility you won't. Is it worth the risk? Vast majority of athletes would say yeah. Remember, it's the coaches and the medical staff that has to stop the athletes from themselves. But then in this situation where it's Game 7, it's like, all right, I got to make sure I'm looking out in your best interest. I got to make sure I look out in the best interest of the player. But then can you, if the player's at 70%, 70 is better than, I got motherfuckers at 100 who can't even compete with you. So it's a tough situation. It's a tough situation. It's a tough situation. Look at Houston. Look at what happened with Houston and Chris Paul. Chris Paul had it happen numerous different times from LA to Houston. Western Conference Finals, you up 3-2. Your hamstring goes. Game 6, Game 7, you can't play. You just sitting there like, Series come to a close. Y'all missed 27 threes. Series done. You go to Phoenix. You make it to the finals. I'm addicted to being in the finals. You never been back. It's difficult, man. It's a tough situation. With a calf injury, you don't think it's worth the risk, especially seeing how it turns into Achilles tears. You're not wrong. You're not like, for example, with Tatum, that's a first round. It's so early in the second round. It's so early in the playoffs. If you wanted to go and sit somebody, hey, all right, cool. The finals, Game 7. Finals, Game 7. I don't know. If it was Game 1, if it's first round, if it's something like that where it's like, you, and especially if you kind of have the idea that, your team's not really going to compete, because, of course, you always want to go and give your best effort, and you don't want to quit on your guys. But if let's say you down 3-0 in the series. If the Pacers was down 3-0 in the series, it's Game 4, and Halliburton has this injury, he ain't playing. Like, what are we doing? But it's Game 7, so I understand the concept. So I understand the concept. Caruso might be the best bench player of all time is insane. Caruso might be the best bench player of all time is insane. Like Lou Williams doesn't exist? Come on now. Come on now. Manu don't exist? Come on now. What are we doing? What are we doing? Let's not do that. Let's not be creatures of the moment. Nonetheless, congratulations to the Oklahoma City Thunder winning that championship. No, Halliburton being out 8 to 9 months, he's gone for 12. He's the entirety of next year, he ain't there. He's coming back 2027. He's not coming back for the entire. Don't even rush back. What's the purpose? Robert Ory's the most accomplished, but wouldn't go that far. Ah, you were playing Pokemon Stadium earlier? That's funny. I was playing Pokemon Stadium literally this morning. Crawford as well. Nonetheless, cheers to Oklahoma City. We live tomorrow night. And also, cheers to the tail end, the final hour of my birthday. I'm going to go and enjoy it. So cheers to you guys. I appreciate y'all. We just going to wait on this announcement of the MVP for the finals, and then we up out of here. Oh, what do you know? Regular season MVP and finals MVP. All right, there it is. SGA. I told you guys it's fixing to be SGA. Some people thought Jalen Williams was going to get it. It was clearly SGA by a mile. Mark Jackson for 5 on said, watching these younger players win it all makes you wonder if Chris Paul will ever get a ring. Truly, I don't think so. Truly, I don't think so. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. Nonetheless, they took care of business. Congratulations to the Oklahoma City Thunder. And I know the Pacers are back there saying,
it should have been me, not him! It's not fair!
I appreciate y'all rocking with me for my birthday and moreover, rocking with me for Game 7. I will see you guys on the commentary tomorrow. And then, of course, live streaming Monday Night Raw tomorrow evening as well. I'll catch you guys later. Y'all have yourselves a good night. Congratulations to OKC, and unfortunately for the Pacers, y'all going to the Shadow Realm. Eddie, take us out.
Good night. Suck my dick. Bye-bye.